Yo, yo, come on in, cool. Come on in. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Come on in. Wipe your feet off. Ring the bell. Don't bring that bullshit up in here. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. I see you out there. Come on in. You already know what time it is, man. Your boy gonna just sit back here, man. He gonna sip on some coffee. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you what it is, man, on the draft, man. I'm gonna let y'all know the assessment, if you will. I got a couple things I'm gonna talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been getting all this little pop star, eh, all this little pop star shit from some of these other creators. Uh, they know who they is, and telling you, about the draft picks and the draft, yada yada yada. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you, man. I'm gonna talk real football, man. I ain't got time to be clipping little clips and give you a little little whatever. I'm gonna show you how it breaks down in football terms, terminology, and all kinds of stuff like that. Y'all keep on coming on in, man. I'm getting to you. I probably start back taking my 11:30 spot back. The king is back, man. Debo back on the block. Let it be known. Run, tell that. Debo back on the block. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might have to snatch some routers out the socket or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Make niggas come on screen yard when I get ready. Okay, let's get to it. Love said, love said, let's get to it. Uh, we have drafted Xavier Legette. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Xavier Legette, I grew up 30 miles away from Xavier Legette. I see y'all, man. Y'all keep on coming in here, man. Y'all keep on coming in here. Elizabeth, what's going on? Elizabeth Lasser, what's going on? C, Red Swarm, JP, Chris, Kinfolk, what's up, boy? I see you. Chris, y'all might have to change that. Kinfolk, you might have to just put Kinfolk on the arm. But I know what time it is with you, boy. You might have to just change your moniker there, your list of Kinfolk. You Kinfolk. Chris, Lisbeth, JP, what's up, man? Sean, Omar Tillman, what's going on? I see you, boy. I see you. D'Angelo, KJ the Great. What up, K? What up, KJ? I see you, boy. Y'all come on in here, man. But hey, Legette, my boy. Me and him might got that same a little bit of that same draw. That not the way he talking, but what I'm saying, a little bit of that same. We grew up about 30 miles away from it. So already that's my homeboy. That's my homeboy. So I'm going to roll with Legette. I just don't like. I told y'all coming up to the draft, it's about position and positioning. You know what I'm saying? You want to get the real talk for the draft. It's about position and positioning. And I just say, "Go, what the hell are you talking about? What you mean?" Well, make no doubt about it. They moved up to get him into round one because you had to put somebody on display Friday morning, right? It's a business. Don't be tripping. It ain't about that 5th year option. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Don't let nobody fool you. Y'all seen the number one? That jersey sells for money with Legette on it, meaning first round draft pick. You seen the hats, you seen the shirts, you seen the marketing. You see what I'm saying? You have executives, you have marketing, you have that's our number one draft pick for the 2024 season. Not our second round draft pick. How many second round draft picks you seen on this play? Not unless you had a good first rounder, a good second round, a good third round, or something like that. That come from Power Five school, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Then you bring all three of them out there. But the bell of the ball, the bell of the ball is the first rounder. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm talking about? All right. So that's that's a lot of money move, not being marketed without having a first round draft pick. You march him out there on Saturday, a second round guy, this and that. You can't market him as the first rounder. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all get it. I don't have to hold your hand, you know, to let y'all know what's up. So we told you around here they was going to move up into that second round. Once again, you know what I'm saying? We're knocking them out of the park. Like I said, all reports, all articles and reports led to it. It was just a matter of when they was going to do it and who they was going to do it with. Dan Morgan once again did it with his homeboy, his mentor Brandon Bean in Buffalo. Now, my beef or concern with it, and like I said, I know it was about the money. It wasn't about no 5th year option. It was about the money and the marketing. Was that we could have flipped the 33. Still got Legette, this and that. It's about position and positioning. We could have took probably 2 more picks home with us. And hey, Legette. What more can I say? Legette. Not about what he did, what he done in South Carolina this year, whatever. I get to that. But I like the kid. He grew up 30 miles from me, from my beginnings. Okay, now with that being said, Dan Morgan. It's yet to be seen. Go big enough man to say, hey, you did the draft. You got a boss. We know who your boss is, but you got me that second rounder back, boy. You got me that second rounder back, Dan Morgan. You got me that one Scott Fitterer pissed away. We got picks next year in every round. So guess what? Hey, this year right here could be a wash if need be. Dan Morgan and Canales is at square one. Okay? They're not in the hole. They're not behind the 8 ball. They at square one. So if Tampa give them time to evaluate this team, see what's going on with the QB, if the wide receiver work out, the free agents that we spent the 155, if that works out, guess what? We at square one going into 2025. So if you at square one, just like y'all want to say, there ain't no damn excuses for nobody. So for 2025, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can build. So it's no excuses why this team shouldn't be in winning contention in the next 2.5 to 3 years. That's what I'm going to tell y'all now. Temper your expectations, thinking that you're getting ready to have a winner. If you want to be positive about it or say something on the positive side, like, okay, I can work with that. So right now, hey, I'm going to shut my black ass mouth. I'm going to shut my black ass mouth talking shit. But I reserve the right. I reserve the right. I'm on their ass just like I wake up. I wake up, I put one foot on the ground and one foot in somebody's ass. That's how I do every day. Just I wake up fighting. Because that's who I am. One on the ground, one in somebody's ass. So I reserve the right to put my foot in somebody's ass when they start fucking up. If the scheme don't work, and like I said, I'm getting to all this. Y'all know how I make my points, how I get my points across. Everything is getting ready to connect as I give it to you. Y'all know how I do when I start talking. I give it to you. So I reserve the right to still put my foot in somebody's ass. When the scheme, listen to my word, when the scheme does not work. Right now, Dan Morgan, you at square. Right now, Canales, you at square. Off the draft. Now that free agent, y'all did. You could have did it another way, but right now off the draft, and you get me my second pick back. You got my second pick back. I'm letting you steer the ship. You fuck around and run me into an iceberg, I'm in your ass. Okay? You fuck around and run me in an iceberg by going to sleep on your watch. I'm on your ass. Okay? All right. Let me take another sip. Hold on. So we can slow this thing down. All right? So, Legette. Let me give y'all something on Legette. Okay? 4-year starter at South Carolina. Was inside out receiver. And Darren Loggins' scheme. And Darren Loggins' scheme. The coordinator at South Carolina. 6.4% wide. 34% in the slot. Fed nah, man, Antonio. Supernova, what's going on? I see y'all, man. I see Supernova. I'm talking good. I'm always talking good, man. What is you talking about? I'm always talking good. When you do something right, I give you your flowers. I ain't a nigga that be pissing on nobody's flowers. Come on, man. You know I ain't even built like that. Come on, dog. Anyway, big guy, and somebody tell me really, how tall is Legette? I'm getting 6'1", I'm getting 6'3", somewhere between 6'2", 6'3". If anybody know, please put it in the Texas Swamp time out. H-Time, what's going on, boy? I see you. I see you. Hey, how tall is Legette? I mean, I'm getting, one got him listed at 6'3", one got him listed. D'Angelo, I see 6'1", I see 6'3". He's a 220. You know what I'm saying? Big dude, 220, two whatever. Because he used to play QB in high school. We come from Mullins, probably a little 2A high school where you played Ironman football. Double. He's an athlete. Make no mistake about that. So see somebody, everybody say 6'1", 6'3". He's somewhere between 6'1" to 6'3", something like that. 6'2", whatever. So Loggins had him playing in the slot and out wide. He made his money out wide, y'all know what I'm saying, 50-50 ball. So when Bryce Young throw them wobbly ass ducks that he be throwing, trying to get across the middle, this my boy can go up and get him. Now, some is coming up out his breaks and stuff like that, bigger receiver, you know what I'm saying, to get the separation on the cut, you know what I'm saying? This is stuff that he's got to work on. He has played in the slot, so right there, and a bigger target in the red zone where Bryce Young is inefficient at, in the red zone. So we can pick that up instead of getting field goals this year. We in business. You understand what I'm saying? Ask somebody, Sean of the Straw Hats, what's going on? I see you. We in business. For the next guy or him, depending on who there. That's what I say. We filling out things this year. Next year, Dan got me my pick back. I reserve the right, like I said, to shut my black ass mouth. But I'm on your ass now. You fuck up, I'm on your ass. I done told you. Now, that is with Xavier. Jonathan Brooks. Boy. Boy. The running back. Lord, no, the running back, man. The running back. Did we have to take the running back? You go get your guy, and I understand that, but did you have to take the running back so early and the one with the ACL tear? Talk to me, yo. Talk to me in the chat. Did you have to take the running back with the ACL tear? Ah, he got Bijan numbers right here this year. He said that's his mentor, that's his guy, that's his comparison. But y'all, any injury like that, an ACL on a guy that cuts and bang, you understand what I'm saying? You got, hey, boy, just like, just like that. You know what I'm saying? When you playing that running back position, you got to be a banger. You lower your shoulders, you get that boom, you coming in off that knee, off that lateral, and off that meniscus. That's how you tear ACLs and MCLs and all types of stuff like that. Because you got to be a banker. And you got to have that second gear, coming out that backfield, catching that ball. Now, see, this is a hope, a prayer. Let me just keep it real with you. Some of these, I love Brooks, and he had, Bijan had like 1,300. He had like 1,100. He was, they say, I get some of his scouting report, man, on Brooks. Brooks, listen now, Brooks, 1 year starter at Texas. Brooks emerged as a Longhorn go-to back end head coach Steve Sarkisiak's spread RPO offense, which utilized both zone and gap principles. Did y'all hear what I just said? Now let me talk football to you. 1 year starter at Texas. Brooke emerged as the Longhorns' go-to back and head coach Steve Sturriak's spread RPO offense, which utilizes both zone and gap principles. After 2 years behind Bijan Robinson and Johnson, Now he put together an All-American season prior to suffering the torn ACL, ranked top 5 in the FBS in rushing at the time of the injury. So before the injury, he was top 5. We got to see what we got after the injury. Do you understand? That's where the GOAT is coming from. I'm reserving the right. That's where I am right now. I reserve the right. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Torn ACL, I know what it is to come back from a ligament or muscle tear, whatever. Spread RPO gap control, brother. Your boy Canales is coming in here. Y'all thought he was going aerial attack, didn't you? Didn't you? Some of y'all asses thought they were going to throw that ball all over the yard. We need a receiver. We need a receiver. We need weapons. We're going to throw the ball. We're going to throw the ball. They shot that. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't read at all. I'm going to tell you. I told you this is educational right here. And I told you I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all niggas don't read. Y'all don't read. You don't read. God, I know. The man come from out for you. Let me get it out for you. Rashad White had over that for you who don't know, because y'all be over there listening to them just clip playing motherfuckers. Let me tell you about, let me do your research for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't talking about football. They don't know football. They ain't talking about football. Is the Bucks running back. They got three. They got three running backs. That's right, fan. Now run first. That's what this motherfucker gonna do. He gonna run. There ain't gonna be no aerial attack. They last year the Bucks ran the ball. White ran that ball. He had 272 carries, 990 yards. He was almost 1,000 yards back. That was in Canales' system. So where in the hell was he throw? Now Baker threw that motherfucker, because sometimes what Baker did, by him being a veteran quarterback, he audibled out of some of them plays. Him and Canales had a lot of beef, some beef. It probably wouldn't have been partying in the city this year with them two. Somebody might have would have had to go. That might be why he got his ass over here right now, because somebody might have had to go. They already had beef. Baker wasn't liking what he was calling out there on the field. Run it till they stop it. White had 272 yards, 990 yards, 272 carries. He was only getting 3.6 a clip. Now your boy Chuba Huber, just comparison now. I ain't talking about Chuba. 238. So that's 238, 272. Chuba had 902. Your boy White had 990. White had 3.6. Chuba had 3.8. So it's a point, two different yards per clip. See what I'm saying? Same type of backs. But now see we got Brooks. Bring Brooks on slow. Don't try to don't try to put a lot on that boy off of that ACL tear. You say you got a dynamic back right there. I just told you, I read it to you in that spread RPO. But we go around here and get all these pass protecting. We spent $155 million, and we had guards and tackles that was coming back off of injury
a zone run scheme that fits what this guy's trying to do. So that's why I said, that's why I tried to tell y'all a lot of the stuff that we did in free agency. I was like, put my eye to. But like I told you, I reserve the right. I'm a give it to camp. I'm gonna give it a preseason. I don't want to hear that vanilla shit because I told y'all about that shit last year. Debo on the block. King home. I done told y'all. I'm not playing no game this year. You back at square. Reserve the right. I'm watching. Everybody, I'm watching. Don't fuck up. An elite back. Let me tell y'all about elite. A select group that is superior. Go to Webster, and Webster will tell you what elite means. When you elite, you are a select group, a select person that is superior. Meaning in what you do, how you do it, who you are, whatever. You elite, you're superior in what you do. An elite back to me is a Jameer Gibbs. Now, I told you what White did. I told you what Chuba did. Now, them boys had 200 plus carries, a ball given to them. An elite back like Jameer Gibbs only carried the ball 182 times for 945. 945. Well, them boys carried 200 and some odd times, 70 and 80 some odd more carries than he got for 900 and 990. They getting 3.638. He getting 5.2 a clip. No JP, I ain't calling Brooks no elite back. Brooks ain't carrying shit yet. I'm not calling Brooks no elite back. I'm calling Jameer an elite back. Jameer Gibbs got 182, 945, 5.2 a clip. If he would have been a bell cow in somebody's offense like Chuba and White was over in Canales' offense over there in Tampa, he'd have been 1,000+ yard back. And they're gonna fan now. Talking about Brooks and Sanders will be all pro. I'm gonna let you talk, bro. I'm gonna let you talk, brother. I just told you. These guys got to be bell cows, and you got to be there at 238, 270 some carries. Bruh, that's like we were doing with Christian McCaffrey. You 80, 70 some percent of the offense. That's easy. That's easy to scheme against. Any defensive coordinator can come and stop that shit. Okay? Let me just check. Now, I'm not talking shit because I just told y'all, I gave y'all positive stuff, but I'm telling y'all, he gonna come in there to run that ball. The fact that he got to do it is got a torn ACL. Do not bring this boy back too early before you fuck him up. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. With the quarterback play with them. Now, Baker Mayfield had 4,044 yards, 28 TDs, 10 interceptions. Our boy had 28, 77, 11, and 10. So when y'all talk this dumb shit about all Bryce got to have is 500, 300 or whatever. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. For me not to put my foot in his ass, the nigga got to have 1,167. Hell, I'll take 7. I'll take 7 yards back. How about that? I'll be gracious to take 7 yards off his ass. Meaning, you better give me them 1,160. I want my 1,160. You better have close to 4,000 like Baker. I need 17 more touchdowns and not another interception over 10. That way you had a season Baker had last year. The Bucks only beat who they had to beat. They didn't win. No. Other than the playoff win over Philly, surprise shook the world. They go back and look at their schedule. This is facts, not fiction. I don't talk fiction. I don't live in Nadia. I don't talk to flying dogs. I live in a world of facts. Not empty calorie stats and shit. These are the facts, boys. People, boys and girls. Alright? I see you, kinfolk. I see you, boy. There you go. So, hey, that's what I need out of them. I just broke down these two guys. I'm not gonna break down the linebacker called my linebacker, Trevion Wallace. He gonna need a little bit. He ain't gonna start. To Tavon Sanders. Oh my God. Right position, right positioning. He failed to us. Still of the draft. Still of the draft. Wow. We got one. Mama, we made it. We got one. Damn. Finally. Craig Olsen, put the 88 on him. No, 88, the 88 up there in the rafters. You can't put the 88 on. Give him 81. Give him 80, 87, 86, 80. No, I was going to say, no, you can't give him 89. It's up there in the rafter, too. Get him close to Greg. Get him close to Greg. Somewhere close to him. Damn it. Mama, we made it. Damn if we ain't got one. We got one. We got a pick in the draft. The boy was a first round, second round grade. We ran and got him. That takes a little bit of being mad that we didn't get Jackson Powers, because we should have got Jackson Powers. We should have flipped that into another pick, but we didn't do it. I understand I understand D'Angelo. He trying to wear it. He wear what I tell him to wear. That's what he do. He gonna wear what I tell him to wear. I get him close to Greg. That's an honor. That's gonna be an honor. He wear what I tell him to wear. This boy Sean Smith, Wade, this cornerback, unless somebody get Troy, JC, or somebody like that get hurt, they reserving the right for Gilmore to come up in here. It's going to be a money thing. Maybe we get Gilmore. He ain't starting. Now, Jaden Crumpley. Let's go see what they got about Crumpley up here, man. Jaden. Y'all, let's see. Okay, said Cromley, Jaden has good size, 6'4", 301 pounds. He should be a penetrator guy. May not be a run star. I really don't know a whole lot about him, y'all. 6th-round pick, Mississippi State. He's been at Mississippi State, spending 6 years at Mississippi State. 6 years at Mississippi State. See, everybody want to tell me, oh, COVID. Yeah, I got to understand. It was COVID. They didn't have the fans in the stands. And sometimes some people opted out because they want to get sick. So them kids got vouchers and this and that. And extra got a year eligibility. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff like that. So that's why this draft right here will go down as one of the biggest loaded drafts in NFL history. And we didn't have a full clip, y'all. We came to the party late. Y'all, that's one thing y'all gotta understand. We came to the party late. At one of the best drafts. It's downhill from here probably to the next 4-5 years, bro. This one was a draft to go down, bro. This one was a draft if you want to get some talent because all these kids' bodies had an extra year on them. Some of them didn't have a lot of tread on the tires and stuff like that because for about 2 seasons a lot of ball didn't get played. But they learned. They started to get some of them are going in there with their NFL bodies and things like that. 5th-year seniors. This kid here has been at Mississippi 6 years. You know, hey, it is what it is. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me. He started 5 seasons. Played special teams. He's a special teamer. "35 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks last season." Okay, and he played primarily as a 3-tech. Okay, y'all know what a 3-tech is? Right side, left side. You're gonna line up on your shoulder in that gap, in that B gap on either or side. His job is to rip, run, pull, whatever. Raise hell in that gap, penetrate, get past the line of scrimmage, shed double teams to get back there and put pressure on the quarterback. 3-tech, baby. That's what they do. Pretty hell raisers in the backfield, coming up the middle, providing pressure. 2.5 sacks. Hey! You got work to do, homie. Got a lot of work to do. A gap and as a 4-tech end. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We reserve the right. We reserve the right. So he's 3-tech, A gap, 4-tech end. Not a 5-tech, 4-tech end. So he don't split me wide. Don't split me too wide. I can't get there. Ain't fast enough to get there. That's what that means. 4-tech end, not a 5-tech end. All right. I'll take that, man, because we didn't have it. We got a bunch of 0-techs. And I've been telling y'all we need a 3-tech. So, where we at? It's Michael Barrett, man. This dude about 5'11", bruh. Like, come on, man. The hell? Dan Morgan. You fucking with me with this one, boy. You really fucking with me with this one. As an ex-linebacker, all I got that, what the hell was you thinking? You understand? You fucking with me with this one. Really. Like I said, I reserve the right. I'm not doing it just yet. I'm not doing it just yet. So, hey, look, man, there you go. I gave it to y'all. I ain't trying to be out here all day long breaking this down. Y'all done see, y'all done, like I said, a bunch of niggas done played a bunch of clips for you and stuff like that and told you all this like they damn Mel Kiper, Shane and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Dan Orlovsky, everybody. Now, I'm tell you, I told you exactly what you need to hear, what you need to see from this guy, where these guys are at. Y'all boys, link in the chat. Anybody want to come on and tell me what you think? How you feeling? Hey, I'm going to give it to you. I already gave it to you all I know how. If you want to come on, I know y'all like to come on and challenge me about how I'm feeling about it. You're welcome to do that. But the talking points was to break down about these guys right here. Positioning, Legette from down my way. I'm rolling with you on that. You know, like I told y'all, it's about the money, the marketing for moving up. Told you, Bryce owed me 1160. I took 7. That's all you get. That's all I'm gonna take. So you owe me 1160. Told you what, that leap back, but that boy got that turn. So I reserved the right. I'm a little iffy and shaky on that one. Y'all come on here, man. Y'all let me know something, man. Let's talk about it. Go talk. Draft recap. Let's talk about it, man. I got a little time. If anybody want to dispute what they did, like I say, Dan Morgan, hey, you got my 2 back. I'm with you, buddy. You gave me another extra bullet. I got picks in every round. Every round now. 2025. That was a long way from where we're going to be to the 3rd round. We couldn't have that hole, that chink in the armor. There's too much talent going to be sitting out there. Too much talent would have been sitting out there, y'all. Too much would have been left on the grapes on the vine. Ever how you want to say it. So Dan Morgan, I give you that one, brother. I give you that. You got me back. Now, Canales' scheme. So you ask yourself, in the draft profile right here, why was it so important or dire need every time y'all was out here talking about doing a mock and doing this and that? We need a receiver. We need a receiver. When the man now he flip flop on you, he told you he getting ready to commit. He didn't flip flop on me. I knew it. I seen his work over in Tampa. You got to see the work over in Tampa. Look at where he just come from. That's what they did. They ran a 3-back. They had a 3-back system. They had a bell cow back. But I hope they don't try to bring, if it get ugly or don't look right in camp or something, I hope they don't try to bring Brooks back too soon because he is an explosive back. He can do work for us, y'all. Is he good as Bijan Robinson? No. I'm just saying that because that's his comparison. But he was a bad boy. before he suffered the ACL tear. All right, y'all go back and look at it. Don't look at his empty calorie stats because he was injured. Don't go back there and compare him to Robinson and stuff. That was different years, apples and oranges. Look at the numbers. He said those were his guys that he played behind. It ain't like he came in there as a true freshman or whatever else and beat them boys out. Right? He did. Dan Morgan, Dave Canales. Don't get antsy and try to bring this kid in too fast. Or we might ruin him. Make sure that knee is where it need to be. Alright? Xavier. See what we got here. Hold on. Let me quit running my mouth and pull it.
Yo,
Dustin, what's up now?
how you doing, Go? How you doing? Can you hear me good?
Hold on a second. Let me get my headset right. Let's see if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me now or not.
Yo,
Hold
can you
on a
hear
second. Get my audio right. I got it. There you go. There you go. I might have been y'all might have couldn't even hear me that good earlier. And I'm running my mouth. What's going
me?
on, Dustin? What's going on?
Man, I'm doing good, doing good. So, how you feel about the fifth round corner, Shaw Smith? Or Shaw, I don't know how to say his first name too good. Shaw Smith, wait out
Shout,
of
shout,
Washington.
like shout,
Shaw,
yeah.
yeah,
Look, bro, the dude I tell you what we do. Let's go to the professional guys assessment of it.
yeah.
All
Let's check.
right, that's what we'll do. Cause see, we'll talk about, you know what I'm saying, how they looking at it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, and I'll tell you.
Cause I mean, like,
I
just
think
with any draft, this is what I always do when watching draft. I always just, you got
okay,
to
go
look at
ahead,
the
get it to me.
highlights. Yeah, but just like with certain guys, I look at the tape, the highlights and stuff, right? But it's certain guys that you see, they got repeat highlights and stuff. I'll at least say for him, he doesn't have a bunch of like repeat, like when you watch his highlights, he got a lot of good plays and stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like they really trying to find certain guys, and that's why I'm just pointing out this one particular though. You just look at the tape; it's something that they might have that they might see. I mean, he's the fifth rounder, so you ain't gonna expect much out of him. But he could end up being something with the depth and how it goes with corners usually. He might be something that they gonna work with. So I mean, I know people gonna say
Okay,
it's like why we get certain picks and stuff, but
okay, Dustin, let me tell you something. You ready for this? I'm gonna ask you a
yeah.
couple questions. You come back at me. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
5'9" and a half, 182 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
What
Nickel.
you think about it?
You gonna have to play like the nickel position. How tall is Troy Hill?
Say Troy Hill, what, Mike? He about 5'11", right there at
Yeah,
6.
he probably right close to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. 5'9" and a half, 84 pounds. That's
mm-hmm.
a small dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he said he had no interceptions last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That mean immediately, hey, you ain't got to know for the ball. You might not be in the right place, or right. You know how to jump routes and
Wait,
things like that. You got a lot to
I thought
learn, little buddy.
I thought he had 2.
No, no
Oh,
interceptions
dang.
during the
Now,
season last year.
now the
Then
highlights I
two
see him, I just don't
in
think
the
you can
Senior
catch
Bowl.
honestly.
That's what you
But
must
you're
be
still
thinking,
around
Mike.
me.
He had two. He had two in the Senior Bowl, Mike. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was.
That probably got him a little show, a little burn right there. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where he had two in
Hmm.
the Senior Bowl. They say he can play inside and out in the slot.
He's a special teamer. You understand what I'm saying? See. That's Dustin.
Yeah,
We trying to
that's where he's
fill
gonna
out this
start.
roster. That's where he going. That's where he gonna earn his money on a roster spot if he
Hmm.
make this team. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying? See, that's 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 the bang shot right there.
yeah, just like how they did with like Sam Franklin
Troy
started him.
Franklin, baby. Troy Franklin. Yep. Not Troy Franklin, but Franklin. That used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
That's on that team.
Man,
Yeah. Mike,
I'm,
what
I'm
you got going on, Mike? What you think about it?
man. Look, when it comes to this draft, if they didn't mess up on the third pick and they would have hit all first four picks, I would have zero to say at all.
And what did
I
I tell
really
you?
would.
What we been talking about? We said they had a hit on 33, 39, 65, right? I see they flip. See, like I said, they flipped 39 into a second round. So I can't be mad at him. Damn, he
Absolutely
got
not.
you. Now, like I
You
told you,
think they should
we
have
back
drafted
on
a
square. So I'm not
offensive lineman?
talking shit right now. The shit, I'm shutting my, like I told you, on that, I'm shutting my black ass mouth. I told y'all that now.
But you think they should have
If
drafted an
they would
offensive
have,
lineman?
listen, if they would have, or for 72, they trade by guys and made it 72. That's what they did. That's whatever. If they would have took the best player available with the 72, I would have zero to say. Because the
Hmm.
best player available at the time was a defensive back.
Yeah.
I listen. I'm telling you, if that, because I ain't got a problem with Xavier Legette. I'm gonna be honest. I've been doing the study with Xavier Legette, and there's one thing that I notice about him. He always catches with his hands. He got great body control. He can catch when he's covered. The man's hands is crazy. He might have to work on his footwork getting off the line. I can live with that. Jonathan Brooks, the best running back that's in the draft. That's what all the professionals are saying. I'd go back and I look at him. I see he averaged 6.1 yards a carry. In 11 games, he had damn near 1,200 yards, about 300 receiving yards. I can live with that 100%. You
Okay.
even shot me and was able to pull off JT at 101, the
Well,
steal of the draft.
let's do something. Let's play shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's be some shoulda, coulda, woulda motherfuckers around here. Let's play shoulda, coulda,
No, no,
woulda.
go. I hate when you do that.
All I'm gonna
You
say
don't
is
want to
I
play
wish
shoulda?
I
We
was
be
in
some
the
shoulda,
draft
coulda,
room.
woulda motherfuckers around here. Okay? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So basically, what you telling me with that third pick, right?
Yeah,
Third pick, third round.
that's
Okay.
72nd pick.
So the Panthers pick the third round. Third round. Where do we pick? Let's say
The
we
linebacker.
pick basically number 8 going into the third round. So we picked that 72, like he said,
Yeah,
but we were the eighth one to come up off the board,
yeah,
right? We picked Wallace, right?
yeah.
So now, Mike, what you saying we should have done? Who came off after him that you saying?
Mm. It was the
Nigga, Cooper BB. Shut up, Cooper BB. Come up right behind it. Went to the Cowboys.
oh my
You
God, you
understand what
are
I'm saying?
that too.
If we
See what I'm
shoulda,
saying?
coulda, woulda, motherfuckers, we
Yeah.
shoulda picked Cooper Beebe. Now, if y'all want me to get shit or get mad or say what the hell was you thinking, you picked the project linebacker when you
And
could
that's
have had the next center right there. Why? Why'd you
it,
do it, Dan?
not,
Why'd you
not, not,
do it,
see,
Dan? Why?
not, see that's it right there. Because let's be 100% real. If they did not mess up that pick, if they didn't mess up the 72th pick, and let's say, like you said, some woulda, coulda. If it was Cooper Beebe, I promise y'all, to everybody watching right now that's watching live, everybody that's gonna watch this later on, whether they at work, whether they on their free time, everybody that's come across this video, I promise y'all, if they would have got Cooper Beebe right there at 72, go to shut the fuck up.
I'd have been
Yeah.
I'd have shut my black ass mouth. Y'all
Go
man,
when
y'all
they
go
got
on over there,
go
man.
go one
Y'all hit
go
that
when
like
they
button
had
for
a
me.
matter of fact. I'm gonna tell you the real shit. If they would have got Cooper BB right there, Go would have said two things. One, I wish we got some defensive help. But two, there ain't no motherfucking way that this offense is not ready
It's
despite our
ready now.
quarterback.
See,
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I look at you, and see if you want to be nitpicky. If you now we doing some shoulda, coulda, woulda bullshit right now. You see what I'm saying? We doing some shoulda, coulda, woulda shit. We
Yeah,
shoulda picked Cooper BB right there in the third when we picked a project linebacker.
facts.
Okay,
Now,
now what the big thing about it is what we done in real life. What we done is sit around here and we did a half-ass job on fixing the line for y'all Bryce lovers, and I'm talking for him. I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
talking for him. If you want all this protection for him, if you want to give him all this time to hit Legette, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 yards out, niggas talking about how efficient he was 20 yards, you's a lie. Use another lie. There it is again. Now, if you want to go to Next Gen Sports and call me a lie, go ahead and do it. Those are empty calorie stats in the fourth quarter. Prevent defense shit. Use a lie. And I tell you, you won.
Mm-hmm. I just want to know why
Now,
they
if
really
you want to
trade
protect
up
him,
though.
you should have got BB.
they should have. Now, but see, I'm gonna say this. Now, you should have got BB. That's one hands down. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for the motherfuckers that's standing behind Bryce. If Austin Corbett works out next year, because no matter what happens, we're gonna see if he works out in that position or not. Now, if Austin Corbett does as good as he does healthy at guard, at center, for every Bryce Young fan, I want you to know right now there is nothing, and I really mean absolutely nothing, that anybody can say at all. Period. Because I'm telling you right now,
Okay, I see
100%,
you up in here
I
talking about
believe
rise
this.
up, rise up.
I
I see
look,
what y'all birds doing in here, man. Come on up here.
I'm
Come on up. I know y'all want to come
facts,
on up. Come on up.
facts, facts. Do that because I want to talk to one of y'all because I want to know what y'all real opinion about something. But I'm gonna be real shit. If Austin Corbett works at center, I'm telling you right now, there is 15 quarterbacks in the NFL easily that you can put on this offense and they gonna show the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hands down. Jonathan Brooks, Xavier Legette, Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, JT Sanders, new offensive line. There's at least 15 quarterbacks that can walk in the locker room right now, any given Sunday,
But
and make
Mike,
this
this
offense
is this
looks
is
like
what I'm
it.
saying. Mike, take a breath. Take a breath. This is what I'm saying. We spent $1.55, Mike,
Mm.
Yeah,
and my man said he gonna run the ball.
yeah,
What was our forte with Steve Wilkes when he won us 5 fucking games, 6 games, the best head coaching record in the last 6 years around here. What the hell was he doing?
running the
Running.
ball.
Ain't them same offensive linemen here now Bradley Bozeman gone because he had beef with the quarterback, this and that. So why did we have to go spend 155 like I told y'all at the beginning of free agency? You didn't
Yep.
have to do it,
To
but you
shut
did.
to shut up the public and what they say
And
instead
then
of
it must have,
paying
well,
attention.
it must have not been about the offensive line because you missed Cooper Beebe. Cooper Beebe
No,
sitting on the
no,
board, and you get a
now
damn project linebacker.
that's facts. That's facts, go. But if you take that aspect, you miss Cooper Beebe. That's facts.
Mike,
Now,
I got a
if
question. I missed this man earlier,
mhm,
but which player did y'all take with the 72th pick?
a fucking linebacker
Trey
that
Trey Young.
look, as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna even get mad at the linebacker because I don't know what kind of production he's going to do.
Go, go,
What I'm
go.
saying
I
is,
have to stop Mike because that nigga more long-winded than me.
Yeah, yeah,
Mike,
he got an extra lung, but that's my
Mike,
dog. That's my dog. He got an
Mike,
extra
you
lung.
you missed my joke in that shit, man.
no, no, I
JP,
called it bullshit because we talked about this on
JP,
another one.
JP laughing his ass off in the chat, man. I said I'm
I
finna
don't
get in
give
here
a
and
shit.
light
Fuck
your
that.
ass up. Go,
Nah, fuck that.
go,
Matter of fact, let me
go.
ask you something.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a motherfucking minute. I'm finna do this with your. Listen, I strive for perfectionism too. Got nothing wrong with it. But nigga, when you said the 72th pick earlier, boy, I like to die over here. I said I'm gonna tear his ass
Nigga,
up.
shut your ass up, nigga. Now look though. Now look, let me holler at you because I want to ask you a question for real. I
Okay,
want to ask you
okay,
a question being a Falcons fan.
okay, Mike. Okay,
A
that shit
lot
was
of
funny as
people,
hell, bro.
a lot of people said that some people are 50-50. Some say y'all did the right thing getting Michael with the number 8.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's your opinion?
So I'll keep it straight with y'all brothers, man, and try to be clear. So whether you believe me or not, I'm just gonna give you my realism on it. I was wondering what the fuck when they announced the kid. Now, uh, y'all know I've been on here, I've been talking big shit. I wanted Dallas Turner. I thought that was the pick for us. Address a very glaring need on our team. But what I would say is, in the time spent listening to the GM, the head coach, looking at the situation myself, I'm beginning to fall in love with the pick and with the decision.
As you
Okay.
should. As you
Yeah, yeah,
should.
yeah. It's
Trey,
growing on me,
Playing
Go,
chess.
because I'm
I
telling
like
you,
when people play chess, not checkers. You
there you
understand what
go.
I'm saying?
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And when you stand
That
on your
means that
own
they talking
conviction,
about, yeah, they're not talking about being, they talking about being here next year and beyond.
that's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
They ain't
That's right.
talking about, this the NFL, man. This ain't no microwave shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, read drip comment, Mike. Read drip comment.
I ain't reading that shit, man.
Read drip
All right,
comment,
I'll
my
read
love.
it. I'll read it. It
Yeah.
says, let's play shoulda, coulda, woulda. What if the linebacker turned out to be a beast? Would you still be a beast plus why? Was BB still there in the first place? Teams had them graded out the same. Okay, let me tell you why it's absolutely pointless, honestly, in this debate because we don't even
Give
know
it
if
to him,
this
Mike.
nigga is
Give
going
it
to
to him.
start. We don't even know if this nigga is going to start next year.
I mean, they drafted him because
To
they
be
wanted to replace
honest,
Quincy Lou because they saw that he tackles consistently. That's the only reason why they drafted him.
facts. But let me ask you a
Mhm.
question though. Would you rather have someone that you got that you might start next year, or have a position that you know you fucking need because your center has went down 2 years back to back injured?
Yeah, yeah.
They should have.
You
He
got
ain't
you got
that.
you got to look
Listen,
at the big
he
picture.
ain't never played a position in professional football. He ain't played ball in a year and a half. Come on now.
Because because
Yeah.
cause so when you got that much time being injured, I hate to tell
Then
you guys,
hold up,
you're
Mike.
rolling the dice because you don't have a backup center in the
Yes, you
locker
do.
room.
They going with Brady Christensen,
I
who
I
ain't
heard that
played ball in a
bullshit
year and a half his damn self, and ain't never
and
played a position in
never played the
professional
position.
ball.
So
There you go.
Mm.
So
you're playing Russian roulette
you
at a
doubling down
position.
on stupid motherfuckingism. You understand what I'm saying? I just made a word up. Stupid motherfuckingism. You doubling down on it.
But you meant to
I
make it up though,
promise you
Go.
did. Yeah, I did. I did. I put that. Hey, they gonna put that in the dictionary too, Red. Stupid
Yes, sir.
motherfuckingism.
Mike ain't gonna never let you live that shit down right there, boy.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about what you think or what you trying to make a nigga live down. Now look here. Now look now.
Oh
Cause
shit.
a lot of people gonna play that card. Like, what if this player
Yeah,
is
yeah,
great? Well,
yeah.
if you don't have a fucking center, can your offensive line consistently be great?
And Mike,
Yeah,
the reality
we
is
talking about
this:
Evan Bright. We talking
no,
about Evan Bright.
none of those, nobody has the benefit of knowing that at the time when it's time to turn that motherfucking card in.
Yeah.
They don't have the benefit of what if this, what if that, what if this. They have to go with the information that they got on a player, what they believe he's going to be. No matter how,
Absolutely.
yeah, no matter how these decisions turn out and whether I like them or not, this is what I know. I get paid. Don't you get paid when you deliver that motherfucking load that you hauling, all that motherfucking weight, whatever the cargo is, you get paid when you deliver results, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
If
sir.
you create a reputation on your business as a long haul driver and for the work that you do under your company name, isn't it gonna hurt your bottom line? You're not gonna be able to get work, correct?
Yeah, if
So
a fuck up, not being there on time, your shit being in the woods somewhere side of the damn road, getting stole, what? Yeah, you fucked
it's
me up.
gonna speak for itself.
Yeah,
I don't take it lightly or for granted that these GMs, that these coaches, these motherfuckers, these scouts know that their livelihood and ability to feed their family depends on them making decisions that will prove results at the end of the day. Sometimes it might
well,
take a week to get to the results. Sometimes it might take a season. Sometimes, if the draft choice is high enough, they might give it 3 seasons before they say, well, that was a bad decision we made.
Well, see, I know
this this
folks
this,
with
this is
that.
my thing. This is my thing right here. This is my thing right here. Okay, I knew that they was gonna come up with that first pick, wherever it may have been, trading into the first round, staying at 33, trading back over 33, getting another pick, down to 34, 5, 6, 7, whatever,
Yeah,
40s or whatever with that first one,
yeah,
it was gonna be a wide receiver.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
what? That's a position of need or want.
yeah,
And it had to be that sexy pick. Like you said, like I said earlier in my opening. That's why they traded up to the first, because it's marketing. They had to get somebody downtown to beat that drum on
yep,
Friday morning. They had to sell them hats. They had to sell them number one jerseys. With, you know what I'm saying? With our number one pick on it, this and that. Temple wanted to shake somebody's hand, him and his old lady. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yep.
You had to have that marketing to show people, hey, this is what we're doing. Look at the new season. Here come the hype videos. I got to get y'all back engaged. I got
That's
to sell
right.
PSL tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's money. And
You
there
see
they
the
took the
marketing with
revenue.
Legette's name on it too for the PSL.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
early
He'll
marketing
be up
good.
there. He'll be up there. He's our number one pick. He's our number one pick for the
Oh, hell
2024
yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
They the
of
marketing with him
course.
already. It's beautiful.
First rounder. What looks better than Dustin say first rounder or second round pick?
Oh
Huh?
yeah, definitely
Come on, man.
first round. They know.
Oh,
Look,
All right, there we go.
now
and to add some sauce to it, he's from the Carolinas.
oh
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the
Okay,
He's
best thing
boy.
about
he's
Nice story.
Yeah.
he's
It
one of
Nice
matters.
story
ours.
behind
It
it.
matters.
Lost your mom and your dad. You know what I'm saying? It matters. It matters.
it.
Goes a
Local
long
boy.
way.
Local boy. That's what they
Local boy.
say.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see the first thing they had out there, they showed his story. They showed his home, where he come from, down a little street, one light town. Go down 74, 76. You run into the school.
Yep.
Mhm.
Where he come from? Right there. Hell, I'm
Homegrown
not
talent
right now
sells
while I'm talking.
tickets.
While I'm talking to you, I'm not too far. Hell, I'm probably right now. I might be 60, 70 miles from Mullins right now while I'm talking to y'all.
Wow.
I'll probably be going down there tomorrow.
Right now.
And the thing is, as people fall in love with a great story,
Right, right,
you know what I
right,
mean? They
Mike.
fall in love with a great story,
Yeah.
but they fall head over heels when it's one of theirs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Homegrown talent sells tickets, man. Don't think it don't.
It
And
absolutely
on
does.
Gilmore in the building.
Yeah. Motherfuckers who would have never bought a ticket. I ain't going up to Charlotte and deal with all that traffic up there and all them people, this and that
Yeah,
shit. They
yeah,
hear that
yeah,
boy. They hear
yeah.
that boy who used to have them packed in the stands on Friday night playing for the Panthers. Oh, they'll come.
Uh-huh.
They'll come.
Yeah,
Now,
South Carolina, Gamecocks got a big following.
Damn
Got a
right.
big following.
and,
Right
and
there,
Damn
right
then
there
right.
out of Columbia, South Carolina, got a big following. That ain't
and the way the
nowhere from Charlotte.
And
I'm
with
saying.
money go. With money too.
There you go. Everybody in the
Shit.
low country down there got a little money. They got a
Hell
little
yeah.
money. I ain't gonna from y'all and say y'all ain't got no money down there in the low
Yeah.
and the,
country.
Yeah.
and
I
the
ain't gonna front on
thing
y'all.
is,
I love the
I
low
ain't
country.
gonna even bullshit with you. The niggas easy to market. On top of all that, I ain't gonna bullshit you. You can market this nigga based on the way he fucking talk.
Right.
This
Yeah.
country ass motherfucker, man. He make you smile and laugh just when you just hear him in the interviews. Hey man, I told him be up here at 9:30, man. I'm gonna be ready. This
You know, he got some Bubba Gump in him now. I ain't gonna cap now. He got some goddamn Bubba Gump in him. But you know, hey, Bubba Gump made plenty of money in that Forrest
But
Gump
Bubba
movie.
made plenty of money, didn't he?
You
Didn't he?
damn right. You
Didn't
damn
He might
right.
he?
take
Hey,
the Saints
yeah.
now. Might
What
take
you
now,
the
gonna
Shit.
Saints.
what you think about Forrest and Gump and Bubba? Both of
You
them
damn
stars.
right.
Forrest and Bubba.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bubba wasn't
Exactly.
even in that long. Bubba wasn't even in the movie long. But you
Damn
remember
sure
Bubba?
wouldn't go.
You remember Bubba?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Bubba.
Damn right. Damn right.
Oh shit.
Damn
Forrest
right.
Now
from
look though.
Savannah.
Now,
Hell
so
yeah.
you got him, and then you got the Texas boys. So you marketed them
Texas boy.
together. The first damn
Texas
post that
boy.
was up was them two in the motherfucking Texas uniforms
Mike,
together.
Yep.
so what you think about Sanders, Mike? Let's talk about Sanders. Let's talk about
Oh,
Mm.
Sanders.
Mm.
Sanders on everything is my favorite pick in the whole fucking draft.
Okay, okay,
He might be
Okay.
okay.
worth more
Okay.
than
Let me
Do we got one or do we got one now, Mike? Do we
we
got one?
we got one. Xavier Legette, I'm
Okay.
saying the boy needs some work, you know what I mean, with his footwork and shit. Jonathan Brooks, you know what I mean, he had a clear tear, so I'm not too scared. He gonna be healthy. But Sanders, that's my look. I watch him. Y'all need to go watch his film and shit.
We got one.
Sanders do
Mama, we
something.
made it. We got one. Definitely we got one.
I like that
Sanders,
shit. Go.
Sanders
Yeah,
do
solid
something
tight.
that all great tight ends do. Not only does he have consistent hands, because he didn't drop a pass all year. Now there's one highlight: he catches the ball and get leveled at the same time,
It
and he
Yeah,
comes
happens.
yeah,
up with it.
yeah, Mike.
It
Talk
happens.
that,
But
Mike.
Motherfuckers don't
Talk
know how
that
hard it
shit.
is to play a receiver, man. When
Boy,
you
now,
trying to keep your eye
You know,
on
most
that
people
ball,
that's
don't
not
why
even
he
what the
know.
fuck
got.
happened
That's why
around
he
you.
got Red. He got a
Yeah.
wide receiver background, Red.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
now let
Yeah.
me
He
tell you
know how
something
to
else that
split
he
that
does.
seam, Red. He
That's
know how
right.
to
That's
find it.
right. That's right.
The great tight ends know that the play is never done, and this is what I saw Sanders do a lot in his film: to find the openings when the play is breaking down. There was
Okay.
a lot of times that when he ran the route, they got the ball to him, but a lot of times he got open for that ball to get delivered to him. That's what the great tight ends do. They know the play is never open. You are in charge of making sure you get open for your quarterback. You got to find the soft spots in the defense. And
Yeah,
he does that very well.
yeah. Now that's like I said, the Tavion Sanders, my homeboy Legette, and Brooks. Y'all, if they bring him along slow,
Yeah.
don't worry about doing too much this year right here because, like I said, Dan Morgan put us back on square. Don't
And
worry
go,
about
they
all
don't
that.
have to rush him, to be honest, man.
Don't rush him. Don't
It
rush
ain't
him.
like you got to throw the boy out there and say, oh, we need you to have X number of carries. No,
Well,
y'all still got
see,
Miles Sanders
I'm
on the
glad
team.
I'm glad you said that, Red. Cause didn't
Yeah,
you hear me in my opening? I gave you the same thing Rashad White had, what Chuba had. You
there you
understand what
go.
I'm saying? In Canales'
Good
offense,
call.
That's why see, they got to listen to me, Red. Listen
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah,
talking,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
and when
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking. So you don't have to bring the kid back fast.
yeah.
I'm concerned about now, he was dynamic with it. So that's a gamble. With that second round, as far up as we took him, he
It
can
just
come back
depends on
from
how
it. I
bad he
told you
want it,
what it
how
was.
bad he want to come
He,
back from it. That's all.
yeah, he was number one in the nation
Yeah.
before he went down.
He
He
was.
had numbers compared. He had numbers compared to
Oh, he can run that
Red,
ball. I saw him
yo boy.
on tape watching Bijan last year. That motherfucker he got the whole package for a running back, man. He got the whole
So,
package at a high level.
you know what? I'm glad you're here, Red, because I'm gonna ask you some questions, Red.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right now, on paper, who has the best receiving room in the NFC South?
Ooh,
Well, I'm gonna tell you the easy answer for me that jumps right out is Tampa Bay, and that's
yeah,
because
yes,
of the alpha in there. He's so
experience.
high up above everybody else that
Yes,
you can't ignore just him.
Facts.
But
Eh,
but I've been hearing a lot of these Saints fans try to throw up their shit. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I put y'all above New Orleans.
nah,
Uh,
what red, and I
well,
know some people gonna be like, I say this. Red, there's some bad boys over there too now.
well, Olave is go.
wait.
Olave is,
Olave,
and then
Olave.
it's a big drop off between him and Rashid Shaheed, which I think is their number two.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big drop off between them. But so
I see.
understand what I'm doing, go.
Okay,
You can see me putting the emphasis on the wide receiver one. This is probably more my rankings of that Mike than it is of the room as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So let me back up. Let me rank them like this: Mike Evans, Chris Olave. It's hard for me to not want to put Drake London in there because of my heart. But if I'm just going by production, this is unpopular. But if you take his body of work, I have to put Adam Thielen third, man.
okay.
And the kid Johnson that y'all got, he's
He's a 1,000-yard receiver now.
yeah. Uh, yeah. I think he's gonna be dynamic for y'all. So when I look at y'all whole room, that's why I said I probably put y'all second right now. I probably put y'all second right now because there's such a big drop off between Chris Olave and their next receiver. But if I put Thielen as y'all number one based on his body of evidence, his body of his record as a receiver in this league, if I put Thielen as y'all number one, and then this kid Johnson as y'all number two, I mean, it ain't another team wide receiver room outside of Tampa that can argue that, man. It's not. I like
Okay, go.
Darnell Mooney. I like Darnell Mooney. I like what he has done. So I think we're back in it. But before we only had Drake London as a wide receiver, and that was it. I mean,
Yeah,
period, point blank.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I say Tampa, I say y'all, I say New Orleans, then I say us, man.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Rate the running backs in the NFC South. Rate the running back rooms.
Oh well, hey, I'm gonna say Bijan, then I'm gonna say White because he's a bell cow because he takes all them carries. He had almost 1,000 last year, and he took the load on his back. Kamara, and then we ain't proven yet.
Okay. Now I'm gonna rate the tight end room. I'm gonna give head and shoulders to Atlanta with Kyle Pitts. Now I'm gonna say something people gonna call blasphemy, but this is how much I have faith in him. I'm gonna go ahead and put it to JT. He will be the number 2 tight end in the NFC South.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't argue with
Yeah,
that because the other guys
So,
ain't showed me shit, man.
so what I'm saying is, what you said, my brother, is Carolina probably has the number 2 receiver room. Ida
Yeah.
said they have the number 2 tight end room.
Mm-hmm.
Goat said, and if I had to rate the running backs, it'd have been Atlanta's running backs head and shoulders number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have gave Saints number 2 with Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand White and what he did last year, but he didn't do enough for me to say the man deserves to be number 3. I'd rather take my running back being on the bench for a motherfucking while until he's healthy and have him go out there to even think the White is going to be better than Jonathan
I
Brooks.
just gave
So
you. I just
I
gave you
can't do
Chuba
that, Mike.
numbers. I gave you Chuba numbers, Mike, against him, Mike.
Yeah,
I
no, no,
yeah.
just
no, no,
gave
no, no, no.
Chuba.
No, what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that to me, for us the room, because I'm grading all rooms.
But
Okay,
Mike, I can't
you
count the kid.
okay.
I can't count the kid that you trying to give credit because he has no ability. You get where I'm
I'm,
coming from?
I got
What is
exactly
the
what you're
number
coming from,
one? What
and
is
it
the
makes
number
sense.
one? What is the number one ability?
Availability.
And
Now
he's
go,
unavailable right now, so
now,
you
now,
can't count him.
now
Yeah,
go. You
exactly.
said what's Rashad White's numbers go for his rushing?
990.
990. How many yards per carry?
3.6.
That's not enough for me to really put him above Chuba.
He didn't have a three. Chuba ain't have a 3.8.
You
He
just
was
said,
902
the only one toting the
at
ball
at,
down
two-
there in Tampa.
at 238. You see what I'm saying? With less
hold on, wait.
carries.
What, now listen. You said Rashad White had 960 and averaged 3.6 a carry.
990 total yards.
990 average 3.6 a carry. How much did Chuba have? Just
902
what?
at a
902,
3.8.
3.8. That's that's about the same running back, dog.
Just about the same, but you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I put White over him because White was a bell cow. White had more carries, no injuries. He didn't count the ball up.
You
You know
said
what I'm
he
saying?
had more
That's all.
carries. He
Yeah, he
had
had
more
more
carries.
carries. So
How
he had
many
more
more
of the
carries?
offense on his shoulders. Around 40 more.
That's look. I'm gonna tell you just by the
35,
numbers you
40
put
more.
out. By the numbers you put out, that's the same level of running back talent.
True, but that's what I'm saying. So I give him a little snub because of the workload.
He's a lead back.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying,
I
oh,
feel
he
it.
head and shoulders above him and this and that. I just
Yeah.
gave him the snub because of the workload. That's it.
Okay. I
Yeah,
That's
feel
all.
that. I feel that. I feel that.
yeah,
I feel that.
yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
So what I'm going to say is going to be very unpopular to Bryce Young lovers.
No, it ain't, Mike.
I don't want to. I
No, it
don't
ain't.
want to
You just telling
hear.
the truth. You just telling the
I don't.
truth.
I don't want to hear a motherfucking excuse for this young man by the end of next
Can't,
year for y'all
can't
motherfuckers
do it,
trying
Yeah,
to
y'all.
act like
yeah.
he
Yeah,
on motherfucking time.
yeah,
And Mike,
yeah.
it ain't just the
Mike telling
weapons.
you,
See, we did this last year. See, now everybody want to act like we didn't go through the same exercise last year, Mike. I came on, I got argued, disputed down that hey, let's compare O lines, let's compare tight end rooms. Well, Cal Pitts ain't proved shit. Let's compare wide receivers. Yeah, you got Drake London, but what else you got? Bijan is a rookie. We got Miles Sanders. He was just in the Super Bowl. But
Yeah,
but
then
hold up, Red. But see this year right here, Red. Now I'm gonna get to him. If I y'all see y'all, they always say go. You don't like nothing. Go. You know this that. Cause I tell them the truth. I'm a straight shooter. I shoot from the hip. That's all
yes,
I know. You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
yes,
Miles said not giving him no type of excuse. I told y'all game one, the boy got a growing pool. It's gonna bother him all year.
you
I
did.
you
told
did
y'all.
say that.
You did. You
You
said
did
a
say
running
that.
I
back
told
cannot
y'all.
get healthy during the season with a growing
No,
pool.
not with a growing pool.
Absolutely
Not
not.
with a growing
Yep.
pool. Not with a, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you seen it in Atlanta when he coughed the ball up, when he looked like shit. You seen it throughout the middle part of the year, he looked like shit. You
That's a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? After he
That's a
just
fact.
come off a Pro Bowl season,
Yep.
you don't fall that far that fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be the linchpin this year right here. He come back healthy. Him running the ball. We got a three-headed monster. When Brooks come in, you don't have to bring Brooks in that fast. Take your time,
Yeah.
Dan
Don't
Canales.
damage him.
Take
Don't
your
damage
time.
him.
Don't. I pray to you. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your job is secure because Dan got us that two back. So your job is secure. We got a loaded clip come next year. We at square one. That's
Yeah.
why I don't. If that ain't no positive, y'all, fuck all y'all. That's
Go.
And,
positive.
Go.
you
Motherfuckers
know,
don't understand running the football, go. They really
Yeah,
don't, man.
it's
They
so
really don't.
necessary. It's so necessary, and that's what
And,
bothers me when people
and
talk
it
about.
take a totally different skill set too, man. Do you realize actually running backs, their eyes are as important as their feet and their legs are, man. They gotta see shit before it actually. Their anticipation for a running back is so crucial. He got to be able to feel and know from behind what that lineman finna do. He got
And
to
most
know whether he got 2 inches or 2 feet to get through a
yeah,
hole.
yeah,
facts,
yeah.
and then on top of that, they gotta have anticipation,
Out
and
this
you got
world.
to marry that with
Yeah.
they gotta have patience.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be an absolute balance. You got to have anticipation to know when you're to when to run through, but you got to have patience for
Yeah.
your blockers to open and form the play so you can get the most yards. People don't
That's right.
understand. You know what I mean? When you're a running back, you have to be on another level. And one thing you can't be is disgruntled. You've got to be
On
lasered
focus
in,
like a motherfucker.
locked
Yeah.
in,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because I played running back a little bit and I played safety, there was two things I knew as a running back, that if I held back too long, I'm a dead
Yeah.
man. But if
Yes,
I
sir.
move too fast, I don't
Yep.
go nowhere.
Yep. Yep.
That is the number one law for running backs.
You
You move
preaching,
too
Mike.
fast,
You
you
preaching.
can't go nowhere. And if you hold back too long, you're a dead man behind the line. You
You
got to
preaching.
have the balance. And,
Yep.
and and that's something that is overlooked. That's why Le'Veon Bell was so fucking good.
Boy,
Because
what you
Yeah,
say? What you
he was
say?
he was so locked in to
Oh my
he
God.
was able to watch his blockers open, still had the vision to make sure he did so much damage because he was perfected at that balance.
Perfect. And Mike, let me tell you something. It was a thing of beauty watching that boy run the ball, man. He knew when he had the speed and how to hit it and
hmm
how to turn it. Go. That shit was so beautiful watching him
that's
run
the
the
best
ball.
of the
And
best.
there ain't
That's the
no
best of the
Steelers
best,
fan.
Fred.
Yeah,
That's
man.
called field vision. When you got that field
Yes.
vision, and like you said, know when to hit, and then get that second gear out there in the open field. Oh man, it's a wrap.
Shit.
You
And
invincible.
Man.
and so when you and that's the thing, that because when I look at this team, the offense, the way the offense is, I start thinking about how it's going to look at the with Jonathan Brooks when he's 100%. When I
Yeah,
think about if Austin Corbett work, you know what? I'm here to tell you. You think they killed us over the Bryce Young pick this year? Let this year pass, and Bryce Young don't make leaps and bounds forward.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
wrap,
The
Mike.
the
That's
word's
why.
going to be that C.J. Stroud could have took this team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mike, it ain't
No.
even that no more, Mike. It ain't even that no more. Let me tell y'all, and Goat, I know you've looked at this because you do your rankings and other stuff on a weekly
Yes,
basis.
sir.
Let me
Uh huh.
tell you something. Even outside of Carolina now, it's not just a Carolina discussion. It's a league discussion about how long y'all are going to stay with Bryce Young, man. It is a real topic for all those
Yeah,
who
yeah,
think that
yeah,
y'all are
yeah,
Bryce
yeah,
haters. For all those
yeah.
who think y'all are Bryce haters, it ain't just this podcast. I tell you, do this. Go pull up what they call the way too early mock drafts for 2025.
I saw
Mm-hmm.
both of them, Red.
Yeah,
Both of
yeah,
them. I
yeah,
saw both of them. There's two different ones, and
yep.
both of us they have us having the first pick,
And
drafting a
got y'all
fucking
taking a
quarterback.
quarterback.
And see,
Yeah.
what was that dude? Jonathan something other that put out like after day 2 or day 1 after the draft, he put out a whole thing. Everybody was raising hell about that he had us picking 1, and he had, 'cause he had a breakdown. A lot of
Yeah.
these people are not far off, y'all. You want
Yeah.
to take you sometimes. I told y'all a long time ago, might have been last year or whatever, that you're walking around with your fist balled up, just waiting up. Hey, it's all about that. That's a
Ready to
problem. Think
swing, go.
about
They
it.
ready
Hey,
to swing.
ready to swing on this and that when somebody telling you the truth. Or
Yeah.
somebody is looking at this shit for real because you're over there listening to them people telling you we gonna be this and that. They fans too, y'all.
That's it.
It's nice. I want to win. But let's be realistic about this thing because if we had the coach's son and he ain't shit, y'all done been in them positions before.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
he the pitcher on the team, or he the quarterback, or what the fuck ever, and that's why we ain't winning.
But the nigga
Get
ain't
this
never had
motherfucker.
the nigga ain't
Yeah,
never had no house parties because he know when
yeah,
his teammates get a little lick in him, they bot gonna whoop his
yeah.
motherfucking ass.
Get this
But
motherfucker out of here. Be detrimental to what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? He got to go.
because
Y'all hold on a second.
look,
Mike, hold
guys.
on. Go ahead, handle that, Mike. Hold on. I gotta answer the phone
Yeah,
right
yeah,
quick. Go
yeah.
ahead,
I'm with
Michael.
you, Mike.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, yeah. So, because I thought about this shit seriously, Red,
Yeah.
and I know one motherfucker that probably is madder than anybody else in America right now. Can you imagine how Andy Dalton is feeling right now behind Bryce Young?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like, listen, like, imagine being a professional quarterback that been to
yeah,
the playoffs
yeah,
half a dozen fucking times, and you look, he thinking to himself, nigga, I ain't never have somebody do everything on offense in an off season like this.
yep,
I don't
yep,
think any quarterback has ever seen somebody sign two offensive linemen for 150 something million, trade for a number one receiver, draft
yes,
a number one receiver,
yes,
draft
yeah.
a tight
Tight
end,
end,
draft the best running back in the draft. I've
bruh.
never seen a quarterback been catered
Speak
to
on
this
it, Mike.
much.
Speak on it. Speak on
And
it.
all my years of watching football, I've never seen a quarterback catered to this much.
Yeah.
And
Mike, the
people
simple
probably
fact
think,
of it is there's
uh,
no now people might want to give him one, and I'm not saying that he won't be successful. That's an exercise that's going to take place during the course of the season. But
yeah,
Mike, it's done, wrapped, and over with. If and that's for y'all to say what your expectations are. I know what my expectations of my team is. I know what I want to see happen with the other teams in the division. I want to see nobody else in the division get more than 4 wins, and I want us to have 16 wins. But I'm just a fan. That's how we think crazy. But
fact,
in reality, what I will say is this: with what you just said, the way they have built up this team, in order, and whether you say for Bryce or not for Bryce, they have built up the team, y'all. And if he don't take advantage of it, he don't deserve. You can get into a debate with your fellow fans and want to argue for a guy's positioning, but if he can't take advantage of what they have put in place for him to succeed, and you want to blame the coaches again, you want to blame the personnel again, you want to blame this, or da 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 da. You need to stop saying that you're a Panther fan and just go on and say you're a Bryce Young fan.
absolutely. And the thing is, and I'm gonna say this right now because I want people to pay attention. I'm not saying Bryce Young had that much power, and that's why these picks came in. The reason why all this happened is because Dave Tepper don't want to admit that he was wrong on the quarterback that he drafted. Billionaires are stubborn. They don't want to be embarrassed
Oh
and
yeah,
they don't
yeah, yeah,
ever
yeah,
want
yeah,
to be wrong.
yeah, yeah. You ain't embarrassing them motherfuckers. You can forget that.
Yeah, you're not about to, you can't tell them they wrong either. You
No,
trying to tell
sir.
You try to tell a billionaire he wrong, he gonna flash his bank account, and
He
even
gonna
if
hurt
he's
you.
dead wrong,
He
you
gonna
gonna
hurt you.
second guess what you talking about.
And don't make it personal with them, because they got connections to call and will fuck your little life up.
But
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
there was a guy.
definitely.
I think
Shit.
Goat sent it. Goat sent me a video of the two guys on CBS, and they're talking, and he said that the most accurate thing I've ever heard anybody say to make sure you know that this was Dave Tepper's pick. He said, "When in the history of Frank Wright has he ever worked with or drafted a quarterback with the measurements of Bryce Young?"
Yes. I mean, there's no secret out there, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You got people say that, and that came from Chris Sims, and you know y'all know who his daddy is,
Oh
and
yeah,
he
yeah,
said he
yeah.
has, and he said he got people, he knows people in the building here. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'm talking about in Charlotte. He knows people in the building in Charlotte, and they told him stuff. They told him stuff. He talking to Joe Persons. He talking about all them guys, the Newtons, the Persons, all them guys, all them beat
Mm-hmm.
writers, all them reporters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even the little secretary girl that you know what I'm saying, that bring people coffee or something. It don't,
Nigga,
you
did you
know,
say the secretary girl to bring the
He
coffee?
yeah,
did. He really did.
in a, in a, but hey, you don't know who telling the news, bruh. You don't know who
True
telling the
that.
news, but it's
And Mike,
insider
let's keep it
information.
real, Mike. She hear a lot of shit.
She
She hear a
do.
lot of
She
shit.
do.
She hear a
She
lot of
got that
shit.
Starbucks and all the
Yeah,
news.
that's why
Damn
some
right.
some of them some of them type people might got to sign disclosures. You
You're
understand
right,
what I'm saying?
Goat.
Cause they hear a lot of shit. They privy
Yep.
to a lot of stuff that go down. They see some
Yep.
shit.
You see some shit.
Yeah, you know the president driver, his personal driver. He got to sign. He got to sign some paperwork.
And you never hear
He
from
see,
them.
yeah, he see too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I promise you,
So
Kamala, when she back there in that beast that she riding in, she blowing plenty cheese. That
yeah,
sister,
yeah.
they'll smoke some weed now. You can believe that shit.
Well, we ain't getting into all that. We ain't getting
I'm
into
just
all that.
saying, go. I'm just
Allegedly,
saying, go. I just a
allegedly.
little
You
side
know what
note.
I'm saying?
Just a
Allegedly.
little
Yeah,
side note.
yeah. Allegedly.
That went left, didn't
Yeah.
it? Didn't that go
Allegedly.
left?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Hey, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Anyway,
Nigga, boy, he said that like he's
but
speaking from experience. Like,
Hey,
what what
Mike.
what what
Mike. Okay.
what I'm telling you is this: anytime them type of people say something, don't discredit them people. Don't discredit them.
Facts. Facts
The
go.
man he's the owner, a billionaire. The man ain't been like I said, like that article I sent Mike. The man ain't used to being told no because the man is a billionaire.
Yeah.
Y'all got to understand what $1 billion is. A billion
Oh
ones, a
my
billion
God.
tens, a billion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to
Oh my
understand what
God.
type of money that is. What I'm talking about. And he ain't just got one of them. You understand what I'm saying? He was I think the 90 something in the world, the
hey,
second
look,
richest in the league. You
look.
understand?
Now look, y'all. I'm gonna say this behind go real fast. Nigga, if I was a billionaire like Dave Tepper, nigga, you can't tell me shit either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Who
fact,
walks in?
Mike.
Who walks into a place because somebody got a sign outside and take a motherfucker hat off his head? Wish you
Yeah.
would grab my damn hat. Put
That
your
nigga
damn
said
hands on me.
that nigga so gangster. He said the nerve of you to wear this shit in my city
Goat, I
because
pray
I
for
don't
it.
make.
I pray for an instance like that. Somebody that I don't even know, but later find out they got that kind of money, put their hands on me, bruh. I pray for a situation like that. I'm putting in my resignation with the VA tomorrow.
Immediately.
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 I swear to God,
What's
that
that?
nigga said it with immediately. Y'all
Immediately.
niggas look. Well, nigga, out man. Cause the fact of the matter is, he didn't know who he was. I knew who Dave Tipper was. That nigga would have grabbed my hat and I would have slammed my head down like he fucked me up. I'd have been on
Mike,
Yeah,
next.
that's
like
why I
I said,
said that it could even
I'm
happen later
disabled,
with
Mike.
me. It could even
Yeah, I'm
happen later with
disabled.
me.
He ain't
Yeah,
touched the right one around here. He ain't touched the right one
yeah,
around
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
ain't touched
yeah,
the right
yeah,
one on
yeah,
camera. On
yeah.
camera, he ain't
What
touched the
you
right
say,
right one
goat?
around here.
Boy, look at
He ain't
him.
touched the right one around here.
Look at him.
But that's
And
who
that
he is.
motherfucker, he threw the drink in their face, nigga. I act like that shit got in my eye. It's
Now,
burning. Boy,
Hey, goat. I have so much money off of that motherfucker that hat he took off my head. I go ahead and
yeah,
turn into bronze. Make this bitch bronze for me.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. On his, what we saying is on his team draft night, him telling them to move up, or him telling them to pick this player, or him telling them whatever. Are you not thinking he's not got a hand in that or this or that? He done told y'all one time
Yeah,
he ain't
yeah,
changed his mind yesterday. He told you he got veto power over
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So
go.
he
It's
ain't
funny you
changed his
say that, cause
mind.
go. It's funny you said that, cause I just said that when you had to do what you did. I said
Yeah,
I don't want people to get this twisted. I'm not saying Bryce Young has this much power. For a motherfucker that goes this far on the offense and the offensive line and all these picks, this is a billionaire that don't want to be shown that he was wrong for who he drafted.
And all Tampa
that's
got to
true too.
do is say, all he got to do is say, I'm giving y'all permission to develop a plan, get what y'all need to get. Let's see what the kid got. And if he ain't got it, we'll move on. That's basically all he got to say.
Well, yeah,
That's all he
yeah,
got to say.
it ain't much. It ain't much. It ain't much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leo
What's
Poor.
up? What's up,
What
brother?
What up,
Goddamn.
Leo?
Peace,
what say you?
peace.
What say you?
Peace, 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 brothers. What's
What's up,
going on?
Leo?
It's been a while, man. Trying to catch up to the good brother. But yeah, ain't nothing going on, man. Living life, man.
I know that's
Same
right.
thing with
I
me,
know
Leo.
that's right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Living
just
life,
I ain't
man.
too long ago left Florida myself. You know what I'm saying? How it is
Oh
down
yeah.
that way. You know it, Leo.
I there. Oh,
You
you
are
and then you up what 75 every day or every time you
75
come?
I-4, I-75, I-4 95. You know what I'm saying? Go cross Orlando
Yeah.
about every other day. I'll be there tomorrow.
Man, hit the horn when you come through, man. Goddamn. If you stop off one day, you don't stop for nothing, do you?
Not too much, Leo. You know what I'm saying? You know I told you. I don't believe I got your number. I got your email information. Like I
Oh,
told you,
I
man.
think I.
I wanna get up and do something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get a show out there. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I wanna get a show or two out there.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Some things.
Oh,
I got some
okay.
stuff
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
text
roll
it.
out this year. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah. Okay.
send it to the email.
I'm gonna send it
Send
to
it
the
to the
email
email.
before we get off the. I'm gonna send it to the email when I get off the phone. Yeah. Damn, my
Send it
bad,
to the
brother. I
email.
thought.
You
Yeah,
got the
I
email,
got
cause
you,
you
bro.
know you be sending little stuff and everything like that. We be
Hey,
getting.
Yeah,
Send it to
yeah.
the email. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna roll out some stuff.
I'ma
Okay,
piss
okay. I
Leo
look forward
off.
to it. Oh, man, they ain't gonna piss me
I
off.
never.
Don't piss him off.
I'm
Don't
no.
piss
I'm gonna
him off.
piss Leo off. I'm gonna send him a Bryce Young jersey.
Oh shit.
Man, nah, I just won't accept that shit, man. I say they got the
Tell him
wrong
don't
address.
waste his money, Leo. Tell him don't
Don't
waste
you
his money,
I
dare.
huh?
heard that. I
Hey,
heard
look
that.
here. I'm gonna just say return to sender. I don't know who that is. If that shit say 2025 on that motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, man. I ain't fooling with it,
Oh
man.
shit.
Nah, that
Oh
dude,
shit.
man. It's so crazy how people be still hoping and wishing for this dude. I guess I hope the dude do good, but I don't think so.
I don't
Leo,
see
could
it,
they,
Leo.
Leo,
How
Nah.
you
could they
feeling
did
about the
any?
draft?
Could they
How you
did
feeling
What?
about
anyone
the
more
draft?
for him?
Oh, I didn't. But y'all still talking at the same time. What'd you say?
How you feeling about the draft?
I mean, I like Legette. I mean, we couldn't draft. I mean, no wide receiver. Yeah, I like Legette. Be frankly honest, I like him out of all the wide receivers that got drafted. Um, Roman Doomsday, he not fast. He could catch, but he gonna disappoint people. Xavier Worthy, he's a little thin, but he got the speed. But I like Legette. You give him the ball, make a play. He ain't a route runner. I mean, but who the fuck is? So I mean, he's explosive. The running back, I'm a little fishy on that because I liked him in school. I hate he hurt his knee, but
Yeah.
so we gotta wait till next year because. And then
Mm-hmm.
people say Adrian Peterson, but Adrian Peterson, that's a machine, man.
Yeah, that's a
That's
different monster, man.
that's a not,
That's a
yeah,
different
yeah,
monster.
Who
that's
said that
different.
Yeah, yeah,
blasphemous
yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
I
say
hate
that
when
shit,
people.
man.
Yeah, I hate
Nigga,
when people take a one-time narrative
They don't
one
know
Yeah.
time
football.
unicorn. You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
shit
a
like
fucking
that,
one
and then
off.
they put it
Yeah.
like that's the norm. That's the norm.
nigga,
You
No.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
nigga,
And I tell y'all,
nigga.
and I throw a little plug in. Go Mudding Outlaw TV. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff this weekend because I have
Oh
the
yeah.
Chapin, North Carolina Strawberry Festival. We're gonna be some festival clips. I'm getting ready to put a lot of um content on that channel Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna go live on that channel. Y'all go
Hmm.
over there, like and subscribe. We got 8 up in here today. Everybody hear this video. Go to Mud Ink Outlaw. That's my Mudding channel, Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Go
Hmm.
to it, go to it, go to it. It's gonna be shit going on this weekend.
That's what's up.
Check it
Y'all
out,
gonna see,
guys.
just like we were talking about. You're talking about race cars there, Leo, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I can
Okay,
set up
okay.
my race car, you know what I'm saying, and do something, right? That mug go slam down the boulevard, you know what I'm saying? In an eighth of a mile, quarter of a mile, whatever, right? I can take it and put
Uh,
the same setup in another one, and that mug be all over the track. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
really?
That's what these
Okay.
guys talk
Too much
about
power.
these knee, but yeah, about the knee injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't heal like you heal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
next man don't heal like that. So stop talking about Adrian Peterson, the way he is, this and that. This. That boy gonna heal the way he gonna heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Bring
You
him
Okay,
can't,
along
look,
yeah,
slowly.
you can't
Bring
express,
him
you
back.
can't expect nothing, just
Can't,
see what
yeah.
happens.
That's
the
like I said
smart
about.
thing, like Ghost
Go
said
ahead,
as
Mike.
he opened this, the smart thing is let the man heal naturally and take his fucking time. There's absolutely no reason to rush this nigga on the football
Yeah.
field.
Don't rush it, man.
No reason.
Not coming to the NFL. Don't do it.
It's a disservice. You'll be sabotaging this man long term. Mean sabotaging yourself because you drafted him
Right. Right. Your
if you
team.
rush
Yeah.
this nigga to the field. Now, do not get me wrong. I think he's gonna be a very dangerous man once he's healthy and he's on the field.
Yeah. But
Period.
the thing that concerns me is I don't think they give too much regard to the running back position anymore. Anyway, man.
You know what?
So
I'm a push back on that because this is what I that people don't pay attention to. Running backs literally have saved today in a lot of fucking teams. I'm gonna be real. If it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, do you think Brock Purdy would have been in the fucking Super Bowl?
No.
If it wasn't for Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery, would the Lions been that fucking far in the fucking playoffs? Like people who don't understand the ability to have a
it's
running
a
back
component,
room.
Mike. I don't think you can just say explicitly that without them, the team wouldn't have done this or wouldn't have done that. When you're talking about and you're talking about particularly those two teams, it is
Okay,
absolutely a mix. Those two teams have total offenses. They have complete
okay.
offenses. Their
Let me push
offensive
back on
scheme
that.
is at every position. You see elite play, not
Okay.
necessarily elite talent, but you see elite play.
All right, Red. Let me play the motherfucking facts. Jared Goff is ranked at the top of the list at quarterbacks in play action passes. Ranked number one in play action pass. What is the most important thing you need for play action?
A good running game.
If you don't have a good run game, ain't nobody gonna fake. Ain't nobody gonna be able to even consider what you're doing when it comes to
Hmm.
play action. They're not worried about your running back. They just gonna hold motherfuckers down. You're not fooling no fucking body. If you
Okay, Mike,
take that from
pause.
Jared Goff,
Pause. So now I'm doing this based on what your comment was earlier. You said Jamar Gibbs. You said, what would they have been without Jamar Gibbs? You said, what would
and
they have
David
been
Montgomery.
without Christian McCaffrey? Right. So what I'm telling you is that it's a combination of it. It involves the play call, it involves the quarterback, it involves the receivers. Who was Jamal Williams last year versus Jamal Williams the year before?
It's nothing. A
Exactly.
nothing burger.
Oh
Exactly.
no,
But
Nothing.
they thought he was all world. He got paid in free agency
That's
because
why
of
the
that
running backs
system
won't
that
get
he
paid
came
no
out of.
more.
That,
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
they're
That's what
not
I'm
gonna get
telling you,
paid no
Leo.
more.
Thank you,
It's a
Leo.
depreciating asset. A
Yeah.
running back is. It don't matter how good unless some motherfucker like McCaffrey. See, McCaffrey got 2 years left. You can't keep that shit up. I
Yeah.
mean, he been playing a long time, so I
And he
mean, it's a
been getting
depreciating
banged
asset.
his whole career,
Yeah,
Leo.
you can't
okay.
pay. You're not gonna. My man, the dude who played for the Colts, but his contract is only like what 2 years. It's not long. Like he wanted long money.
Yeah.
It's a
Red.
depreciating asset. It's
But
a
but
depreciating
but
Yeah.
but
asset.
but
Wait,
but
Red.
I think
Who
I
Yeah,
think
Mike.
I
has
think
the
man, I think what Mike was trying to say, if I'm not, you got to have that running back to set that up, right, Mike? Is that what you're saying? You
yeah
got to
for
have somebody that's a threat.
yeah you and now I understand the pushback when it comes to Jamal Williams. Well, let me ask you a question, Red. Who was the number one offensive line this past 2 years?
That's my point, Mike.
Okay,
So,
so
but
what
but
I'm
but but
saying,
Detroit,
hold
okay,
on,
Detroit,
Mike. But
Detroit.
Mike,
okay, but
what you said, that's not what you said now. You're
Yes, there's
changing
two
it.
different
You're
things.
shifting it. Yeah, what you said was you put the emphasis on the running back, not the system. You put it on
okay.
the back. You said Christian McCaffrey specifically. You said that. You said what you said was San Fran had been in the Super Bowl if they didn't have Christian McCaffrey. That's what you said.
Okay, are you going to debate that one before we go to the next one? Are you going to debate that? Do you think that San Fran would have made it to a Super Bowl without Christian McCaffrey? Let me get that one clear first.
No, they would not have. No.
So also
Let-
let me juxtapose it with this. Do you think that Christian McCaffrey on the Panthers would have put them in the Super Bowl last year?
No,
So
No.
it ain't
That's
just
apples and
it ain't
yes,
oranges,
just
Red.
CMC. It ain't
A
just
Red,
prime
that's
CMC.
apples and
example.
oranges, Red. That's
It ain't
apples and
just
oranges, Red.
CMC. No, it's not.
No,
Okay, I
brother.
It's
It's
two
a,
understand,
but
football
but
it's
and
teams.
I,
but Mike, why wasn't Miles Sanders worth a damn this year? Last year, why he ain't do shit?
I'm getting the benefit.
one,
I just gave the benefit of the doubt, though, Leo. Now I try to give him the benefit of the doubt about that growing pool, about that injury.
Okay. We
Come
gonna
on
get a
now.
benefit.
okay,
And I ain't
Okay.
gonna
We
So the
gonna
say I
give him.
don't
offensive line.
argue
So,
with you,
but the
Mike.
offensive line, the Eagles, and
offensive
what we
line
had.
and this growing pool absolutely contributed to Miles Sanders most likely not being shit. I will
Okay. I
say
got you.
that.
I got you.
All
I
right.
got you. I got
But what I'm saying is, I feel like the running back position is unappreciated because sometimes we get amnesia as football fans, and we act like that we don't remember that Saquon Barkley just 2 years ago carried the New York Giants on his back all the way to the playoffs.
So let me ask you a question, Mike, real quick. We can move on from this because I don't even think that you and I are that far apart in the points that we're making because I'm certain that you and I agree more on this than we disagree on. But
Fact.
just to play the devil's advocate a little bit, do you think that Kansas City would have won the Super Bowl without Isaiah Pacheco?
No.
So when they played
Hold
Baltimore, what do you
on,
do out there in
Leo,
Baltimore?
I ain't gonna even touch that shit, Leo. I ain't gonna even
Oh,
touch
okay.
that shit right
Well, I
there.
mean,
I ain't
that's
gonna
his
touch
opinion.
that.
That's his opinion. But Mike, let me ask you this, Mike. Would you give a running back a long term contract, 5 years?
If he durable.
Did you hear
No, you
what
can't,
this
Not
brother.
nigga
Brother,
said?
how would you know, brother?
No,
How
no, no,
would
no,
you
no.
know
Let
that,
me
brother? You
answer.
don't
Let me
know.
answer. You
You
failed
you
it.
can't
Let
put.
me
You
answer
don't
you.
know
Let
that,
me
brother. You don't
answer.
know.
Yeah, you can't
Let
do
me
that.
let me
Not
answer.
in today's
Let me.
NFL. Not in today's NFL. You can't do it, man. See, they set the narrative. Y'all, that's what y'all got. Y'all understand this. They set the narrative. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, no, no.
I
Wait,
can't
Because
wait,
believe
wait,
Mike
wait.
said that
No, let
shit,
me
though. I
answer it.
can't believe he
Let me
said that
answer
shit.
it. No, no, let me answer this because one, I'm gonna say 100% when he asked me that question, I was 100% capping. I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
I was 100% capping. Of course, KC would have won without Isaiah Pacheco. And now, let me get the back of the question about signing a running back to 5 years. Um, it really depends on the running back because
hmm
there's no way I would let a running back like Derrick Henry leave when his contract came up after 4 years when he was in Tennessee. There is levels to certain running backs. You just can't let them go.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have
Okay.
said,
I
you know,
eat that, Mike. I will eat that. I eat
you
that.
know,
I'm with you on
you know
that.
what I mean?
I
'Cause
eat that.
now, if you would have asked me, like, would I give Saquon Barkley a 5-year contract? Absolutely fucking not.
Why?
The
Cause
reason
he
was
injury
is
prone. He been hurt
the,
like
But
a
the
the,
thing, but
motherfucker,
can
Leo.
but guys, no, guys, you misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm talking about after their rookie year and they do good. 2 years they done gained 1,000 yards each year. Would you sign them to a 5-year, $100 million contract?
just after 2 years.
Yeah, because if they get if they get 14, well, let's say 1,400 yards, they're gonna ask it to negotiate that contract because of the production. Would you give them 5 years, 100 million now?
Okay, okay,
Huh?
Leo,
Hmm.
I
in
might be able to live with that.
yeah, in conjunction with your question, because I think all
Hmm.
this goes together. Okay, saying this right here. Okay, Jameer Gibbs, Leo. Jameer Gibbs totaled the rock 182 times, 945 yards, and getting 5.2 a clip. While Red was on here, I was gonna tell him, his boy, Bijan Robinson, 214 times he totaled the rock, 976, 4.6 a clip. They gonna work the hell out of Bijan over there in Atlanta, right?
Hmm.
Jameer takes the cuts the rock shit 30, 40 times less a year and gets you more production. So he gonna last. He gonna be there in 5 years.
Can Kendall,
Bijan Robinson
Jameer
gonna be beat
Gibbs
the
is
hell up.
like 10 to 15. Jameer like 10 to 15 pounds lighter than Bijan, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I
And it's not
understand that.
just
But
that.
what I'm
It's not
saying is
just that.
he
And
jumped
There's
out
the
Kendall,
there
the
after
offensive,
about
counterpart.
but he
There's
was
the
you know what I'm
sharing
saying,
the
with a
counterpart.
ball.
different type
He
of
was
a
sharing the
weapon.
ball. But Kendall, he was sharing the ball for Montgomery. You think Jameer Gibbs could be the primary running back at 200,
He's not
205?
asked. That's my thing. He's not asked to be. You
But
understand
Kendall,
what I'm saying?
so
So he
you're
gonna
right.
be
But
there
you
in
got
five
two.
years.
But you gonna give him $100 million?
No, fuck no. But see, y'all. The question was, in 5 years, is a nigga gonna be there? Bijan Robinson gonna be beat to hell in 5 years.
That's a solid
That's what
point
I'm saying.
too.
And
Maybe
then
I
But you
won't give
but
him a
but the
hundred
thing is, you
million
don't
for
know.
what
You
he's
don't know
saying.
either one.
No, I
I'm
don't.
saying
But
either
I'm
Bijan
just
or
going by the numbers.
anybody.
I'm just going
But
by
what
the
he's
numbers
saying
now.
is
That's all we go
what
by the
he's
numbers
saying
when we talking
is
about
the
future.
tread. What he's saying is about the tread on the tires. There's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Yes.
that much tread off the tires of Jameer Gibbs if he's only running an average of 180 carries a season compared to somebody that's going to have to run 230,
200 plus.
240
Yeah.
carries a season. That, and
But
I understand
regardless
that
of what they
concept.
did, I understand. But I gave you the scenario. Say the running back had 1,300 yards the first 2 years of his career, no injuries, and he come up to you and say, "Look, I got production, and I made the Pro Bowl. I want to renegotiate my contract. I want
He
big
got an
money."
option. Yeah, he got an option. Yeah, he got an
Yeah,
option.
yeah, yeah.
They got an
Would
option in
you
three.
would
If they
you would
overpay,
you do it?
After
yeah.
two
But
years,
if they
yes.
no, they can do it
Five
in three
years
years.
though.
No,
The
but
way the
see,
contract run out, they can do it in three if they
Okay, 3 years.
overpay.
okay,
Yeah, if
three.
they
Uh,
overplay their initial rookie contract. That's like I said, and this coincides with like we saying the draft recap. We drafted a back with a torn ACL, right? We
Hmm.
mhm.
talking about bringing him along slowly. Then we're comparing him to backs. One that's random that run the ball last year 214 times. Possibly can run the rock 230 sometimes. Maybe 1,000 yards on the ground. We're talking about another back that only ran the rock 180, anywhere from 160 to 180 times, still getting 900 and some odd yards.
Hmm.
I'm thinking
That's
the one with less carries getting not being asked to do that is going to be there in 5 years. All we looking at is the numbers now. That's all we can go by the numbers, like futures and stocks. That's all we can go by is the numbers. So he'll be more likely by the numbers. He gonna be there in 5 years. Would I give him 100 million, like you saying, Leo? Fuck no, because the market say I don't supposed to do that.
But that's what
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to Mike. That's what I'm going to Mike. Like I understand the running back is vital. If you got a good running back, then you know that offset a lot. But the position, the
oh yeah,
longevity is
the,
short
the,
lived.
the longevity is short lived, and that's why when I came back and I spoke, there's certain ones that can carry. Like, let's be honest. When we looked at the Tennessee Titans, well, nobody scared of Ryan Tannehill.
No, but
Nobody was scared of Ryan Tannehill, but
that
everybody
year
knew.
he had numbers and
Everybody,
everything like that because of who?
Derrick
Henry.
Henry. The
But
whole offense was Derrick Henry. The reason why AJ Brown can get open was Derrick Henry. The reason why Ryan Tannehill can even get to the playoffs was Derrick Henry. Now, if you talking about a monster like that,
that's an
uh,
anomaly though. Yeah, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's a one off. All the running
fact,
backs ain't like that though, brother.
well, then
Not even a
again,
third of them.
you're right,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. But I'm here to
You're
tell
right.
you, at year 3, if Christian McCaffrey would have came and said he wanted money, then I'm paying
They
CMC.
pay they paid him. That's what happened, bro. They paid
Yeah,
him.
yeah, they did.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
they
no.
did.
They waited to his fourth
No,
year, right?
brother. But they
Oh,
paid.
no,
But
no,
you
no,
see,
no.
see what happened?
They paid.
Prime
Yeah,
example.
they
That
paid.
I'm glad you made that point, brother. Prime example. You give McCaffrey that money, he get fucking hurt. The team is pigeonholed with a contract on a player
Well, but
who's
once
not
again, Leo.
playing.
But you
Once
know what,
again, Leo.
Leo? I
At the
don't say
time,
this
Leo.
much about certain players, but he's worth the gamble.
Not Mike,
Oh no, of
Mike.
course.
Both
At the
of
time, of course,
both
at
of
the
y'all,
time.
both of
But
y'all
going
right. Both
forward,
of y'all right. Both of
yeah.
y'all right. Because at the time we was getting off of the quarterback, and then
hmm
you made the running back the focal point of the offense, and y'all
He
know
was
it
the only
because
game in town.
yeah, 80. There you go, Leo. 80-90% of the offense. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We
But
picked
Kendall,
we picked up a
but
running
Kendall,
back.
you had to do it, Kendall, because nobody was coming to the game if Christian McCaffrey was not there doing that, brother. I hear what you're
But you know
saying. You
what,
don't
Leo?
do that.
But Leo,
But
you
Leo,
don't do that. You back we backed ourselves up against the wall. We did. We
see,
did it to ourselves.
but
Yeah, you're
Leo,
right.
that goes on to what Goat was saying earlier about how much you use in the running back. Because we used the shit out of Christian
So
McCaffrey.
now, but see, you got your coach now, which a lot of people don't see this. Everybody ain't saying this. You got your coach now. What he say he getting ready to do? What he say
Run
he
the
getting ready to do?
ball.
But we don't
Run the ball.
because the quarterback is ineffective. That's why he's
Facts.
running the ball. If we
Like,
had a
well,
quarterback that was
Leo,
competent, we would pass the ball just as much, if not more, than
well,
throw the ball.
let me ask you a question then, Leo. Why did you
hmm
draft a back that you ain't gonna really see a lot of this year because he tore an ACL?
I'm gonna
Because
tell you why.
that potential.
I'm gonna tell you why, and this is what I really feel. Honestly, I want to draft it back in that round. Everybody know I was big on Braylon Allen because how big he was. He's a mat truck
hmm
and all this shit. But
hmm
the reason why I see the reason of getting Jonathan Brooks is because you need what they call a. I'm gonna just call it how it is. You need a good reason why your offense may not be effective for your impatient ass owner to keep you around for another fucking year. Did I say
But
too
see,
much?
they're gonna get a year though, Mike. Cause Dan brought us back to square one. They're gonna get another year.
And thank God Dan did that. But I'm here to tell you now, granted, he might not start until whenever this year. He
And
might
I'm
not,
cool with that.
he-
Don't
and
hurt the
I'm
boy. I'm
100%
cool
cool
with
with
that.
it too.
I'm
I'm
cool
100%
with that.
too. So what happens is, let's say you're the head coach. Let's say towards the end of the year, the offense start clicking, you get your running back, and you start showing what your scheme could be
What we gonna be
with
next
the
year?
right
Okay, okay,
person under center. Now
okay.
you're not worried about an impatient owner saying you're fired. Because the only person I feel is 100% safe in the office is Dan Morgan. I'm not 100% sure come week 12 if there's never ever hasn't been a good impact for us, the offense on the field, that Dave Canales is 100% safe. And the reason why
Mm.
I feel that way is because I just saw three coaches and two coaches back to back get fired mid-season. Matt Matt Rule got fired mid-season. Frank Wright got fired mid-season. They'd even let Steve Wilkes come here the year after when he did what he did to almost get us in the playoffs. I don't know if this man has any patience for coaches. He has more patience for general managers because he gave Scott Fritter.
I
Uh,
think if he sees the scenario, I'm hoping. Now this is I'm hoping because we don't know because just like you said we ain't seen it yet because it's been losing effort. But I'm hoping that if the scenario like you said earlier, it comes toward the end of the season or whatever, we start clicking. If we brought Brooks along like he's supposed to be, now that the ACL is here where it is, they rehabbed him. You start to see that run game that Canales is saying that he's gonna stick with, and whether if I'm saying this lightly, y'all, for the Bryce lovers, I'm saying this lightly. If he is or if he ain't, if you see this offense, cause y'all the ones that said no excuses, right, Leo? They said no excuses
No
this year.
excuse.
You should
No
have
excuses.
no excuses.
that's
So
zero.
if Jonathan Sanders is sitting there, Jatavion Sanders, excuse me, ain't got the numbers that I think he should have, it's only one reason for it. If Xavier Legette don't have the numbers that I think he should have, it's one reason for it.
You're the
Would y'all
quarterback.
agree? Okay.
Yeah,
Facts.
100%.
Because
Yeah.
I told you,
Facts.
the nigga owed me, if you heard the beginning of the show, he owed me 1160. 1160, 2810.
Yeah.
I took the seven. I took the seven away. I took the
Yeah.
seven. If the seven, if he was 1,167 short of what Baker did, what Baker's supposed to do in the Canales offense. That's what he was. So if the seven don't get him over the hump, I take the seven, Leo. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So he
take the
only
7
owed me
too. Yeah.
60. I take the
Yeah.
seven. If he can't get me that, get him out of here.
Adios.
Dang. Well,
Because
Get him out of here.
you, Leo,
Yeah.
you've been watching football for a while. Have you
Long
ever
time.
seen a team do as much for their quarterback in a
Never.
single off season?
Never. As much as Patrick
$155
Mahomes
million
needed.
on the offensive
Lord,
line,
no.
a
If
running
they'd have
back,
done that much for
tight
him,
end,
if they'd have done that
trade
much for him,
for a
Super Bowl.
receiver,
Super Bowl.
draft
If they'd
for
have
a
done that much for
receiver.
draft Patrick, Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
Even
Like
Josh
I've never,
Allen. Did they did what
Super
I
Bowl.
mean to cut you off. Did Buffalo draft a wide receiver this year?
they did
Yeah, they
Keon
did.
Coleman
Keon Coleman.
Okay. I got you. I'm trying to think who. But
because it's
man,
ridiculous. Like I've never
I
seen
ain't never seen that in my life.
because
But
they
see
kept
that
saying
tell you the
he
difference.
need
That
help.
tell y'all the
He
difference.
need help.
That one draft pick for Josh, put them, you know what I'm saying? Put them in the playoffs. That one
Well,
draft pick.
well,
Now look at
and it's
everything we had to do.
The motherfucker had to
man,
go out and refinance your house for this motherfucker.
Leo, Leo, my nigga,
Yeah.
look, man. Like when you actually put the shit down, like nigga, did they spend 155 million on the fucking line? Did they really
No.
trade for a receiver and draft a number one receiver? Did they
Get a
really
tight end.
draft
Get the
a
number two
tight
tight
end?
end.
the number two.
Get the
Yep.
best running back that's in the draft? Like,
You got
nigga,
everything you need. I wouldn't hear shit. I
nigga.
don't give a fuck, man. Me and you could be out there making do better with that.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm about to call Dave Tapper and tell him I'll do the job, nigga. If you need
Yeah.
somebody to do the job, nigga, I'll do the job.
I
Because
don't want to hear.
I never seen somebody look, they said the man needs some help. They get a nigga stimulus package, they get a nigga food stamps, they get a nigga income tax
Food
check,
stamp.
they get a
They
nigga
gave that
lottery
motherfucker a
ticket,
loan. He gave a lottery ticket, everything.
nigga, they gave him
Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
think about it in that
Leo.
context. I mean, you broke it down. I'm like, damn, that's a lot.
Leo.
Yeah.
MDJ said there go his cash out right there.
What do you? I owe
That
him some money?
$25 that $25 bet you said Michael Penix is a third rounder.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Put it in there. I'm gonna send it to him. Ew. I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna hold. Let me look. Cause I'm on the phone. I ain't in the chat. I gotta go back to the chat. Save it up. You know what I'm gonna do? Is he in the email?
that nigga
Kendall.
Yeah, we can put it back in the email. Tell Q probably listening right there. Tell Q
Tell Q I'm gonna
email.
email and I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask him for his cash app. But let me just
yeah,
say
yeah.
this about the
Leo
Falcons
straight now.
drafting that dude.
I know Leo
Yeah,
good.
I'm
Like
gonna
you
get it.
said,
I'm gonna get
Leo,
that
no
to him
rush.
right
Like
now.
you said, no rush. But yeah, y'all did have that $25 bet on
Yeah,
Philly.
I completely forgot about it. But let me just say this about that. You know, because I gotta put my 2 cents in it. They say the Falcons drafted him because they won't have a pick next year. So I can understand drafting him high as that because the Falcons they estimated not to have a low pick next year because of Kirk. So Kirk is getting old. So they say they drafted my man because they're not gonna have a pick next year, first round pick because they're gonna get tampering. So they
Yeah,
already got an idea of what's gonna happen. So yeah, he got drafted a little high, but I do owe that brother 25.
yeah.
But you know
And you
what?
I
can
I'm
see
gonna say this,
into the
man.
future
I
moves
don't think
being made.
niggas
You
say
can
this
see the
enough,
future
so
moves.
I'm gonna say it. Kirk Cousins is the absolute biggest pimp in NFL history.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm not. They paying him more, but Kirk ain't gonna get you over the hump. They paying him Kirk getting paid for production. He's
Nah,
not
but
getting paid for results.
listen,
He getting paid on
listen,
production.
listen. This man has only won one playoff game in
But
all
that's what I'm
his
saying.
NFL
That's what I'm
history.
saying,
They,
brother. He getting paid on
they,
production, not results.
facts. So I'm saying, like, so what I'm saying is the reason why he also the biggest pimp. That motherfucker gets the most guaranteed money every fucking contract this nigga gets. Since
That's the name of the game. That's how I gotta
since
go.
since
But you could
Washington
only get
reset.
that money though. But brother, you could only get that money if you got production. That's why when players talk about, oh, I want
Yeah,
this and that. If their production don't match what you want, I will give a prime example by my man who left the team. The production didn't equate to what he was asking for. So
Okay,
Kurt was a different. Kurt don't have no results. Kurt don't have
but
results, but the
but Leo,
production is there.
who you talking about? Burns,
Leo.
Leo? Who you talking
No,
about?
no, he ain't
Burns?
talk.
Absolutely.
No, he's not. No,
Leo,
we
you
ain't
talking
going there.
about?
I'm gonna leave it.
Goddamn it, we are
I'm gonna leave
not
it. But
going there.
Leo,
But
you talking
listen,
about one year?
listen,
Come on, I
Leo,
can't let you do
Leo.
that. You talking
I
about
You
know he
one
forgot
did.
year?
Goat was on here. Leo, Kirk Cousins, a 4-year contract though.
Yeah, because this guaranteed 3,800 yards easy on his back. It's
Okay, Leo.
guaranteed.
Leo, when did you think they made a decision that they was gonna draft a quarterback? You think they
When the
waited
Kurt got
until draft night, or did you think they already knew they was gonna draft one before they signed this nigga for 4 years and 180
no
million dollars?
after
Yeah,
the fact.
they knew what he
After
was.
the
Yeah,
fact.
they knew what he was gonna do.
After the
You
fact,
know
because the
they were
NFL don't sat him down and told him.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Hmm.
The report is already out. See, draft night, we was everybody like, the report say you read articles and this and that. Nobody ain't trade in the top of the, no, because you know what I'm saying. The asking prices was too high. Nobody in the top 10 was coming off. People ask,
Nobody.
did y'all know that Seattle wanted to move up?
They
Yeah.
like,
Seattle
look,
wanted to move up.
see,
Atlanta
Carolina
wanted
fucked
to
it up
move
for
up.
everybody.
Uh,
Carolina fucked it up for everybody.
yeah. They said that like you just said, Leo, Chicago, Washington, and the Patriots was asking for what we gave deal
Hmm.
plus, plus,
Plus, goddamn, because they
plus.
know, yeah, they plus.
Yes, if y'all wanted one of them guys right there, it was plus. It was Los Angeles wanted to move up, Seattle wanted to move up, because Los Angeles ended up not getting no type of quarterback. They end up
Look at
getting the
this, and go. That's an excellent point. So there were like motherfuckers didn't want to take Phoenix, man. So you're
Penix was getting ready to get chosen in the first round, regardless if Atlanta did it or not.
to pay the freight to get him, man.
They
But
didn't
Mike,
want
you
to pay
need,
the freight.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm finna let the I've heard that saying. I think boys,
Yeah,
how they gonna hit them next year, man?
yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, but the Falcons do have
Hell, for
comparable
my
players.
yeah,
They got comparable players for Penny to thrive. Um, like I said, the only thing my issue with him was some injuries, but it is what it is.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
Hey,
talented player.
Drip, we appreciate the $10 super chat, man. My man Drip coming through with a big $10 super chat. Appreciate that, Drip. Hey, man, y'all like and subscribe if you hadn't. Hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me. Like I tell y'all, Mud Ink Outlaw TV, go over there and subscribe. I'm getting ready to drop content all weekend. I'm getting ready to drop content all weekend, and they will be a live Saturday night. Y'all don't want to miss it, man. Be coming from the party. It's gonna be a
Uh,
party type four-wheeler. Mud Ink Outlaw will be having a party this weekend, so it will be a party mudding environment type party. If you don't want to miss it, man, come and see what's going on.
Yo,
Mud Ink
so
Outlaw TV.
right now,
Appreciate that, Dom.
I'm gonna say this about it because I'm gonna go in and say that I might have been wrong because I didn't see Chicago drafting another receiver. Right now, I can honestly say that Caleb Williams is walking into the best receiver room that I think I've ever seen a rookie quarterback walk into.
Everybody knew that though, Mike. Everybody knew at number 9 that they was gonna get another receiver.
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
think so though.
he
You know,
set up.
honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought they was gonna go defensive lineman or defensive end.
Well, if they wanted to, they
No,
could have. Why they
Yeah,
came
yeah,
up
I thought,
with
but
but
they
I thought,
The Bears had a good defense last year, though. Quiet as kept.
but
there you
yeah.
go.
they really wasn't getting sacks like that, and so I thought your
Nah,
man
they got sacks,
Verse,
brother. They got Montez Sweat, brother. What you mean? Sweat had like 8 sacks when he went to the Bears.
you just said
They
eight
good.
sacks.
No, I'm talking about he had 12. I'm talking about he had a few with the Washington, and when he came to the Bears mid-season, he had 8. They got the production
Okay,
over there. They
Leo.
good.
Okay, but normally when you have a defense that you building, you want the same production on the other side.
Not necessarily.
So I thought your man Verse was going to end up being drafted at number 9, and I thought they was going to knock two primary positions that really could do damage.
Offense wins the games, but defense. You think defense win, but the defense is hamstrung now. The offense wins the games, brother.
Well, defense wins championships because you got to keep that
Championships.
other offense off the damn. You know what I'm saying? From scoring in championship.
And,
Now, see,
and, and you
when
know
you
how you
playing in
know
that
that?
cold, when you playing in that cold in December and January, you playing defense there, buddy. The defense ramps up. The defense ramps up at that time.
So I
Playoff time,
Mhm.
it's defense time.
so when I
Mhm.
saw them have Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, I literally thought to myself, like they gonna go defensive line because you get the pick of the litter at the best defensive lineman in the draft, whether it's
Keenan Allen ain't
lineman
gonna be
or
that. Keenan Allen ain't the forever plan.
of course he's not.
That's why they did that. He ain't the forever plan.
Yeah, Kenny Allen
I
get
won't
hurt
be
all the
surprised
time too.
if they get off of him next year. I won't be surprised.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
I
you
understand what
get
you're
a
saying about the defensive side, but they already
what's
had a little
easy?
bit of production. I mean, I can understand that on the other side of the ball. But Roma Doomsday, according to what they say, he's a very skilled player. So um, the pass on
Okay,
that,
fellas. Okay,
yeah.
fellas. Let's put it out there. Go. What's the top two primary positions in all of football?
Quarterback, edge rusher,
What's easier to find, another good receiver or a top motherfucking edge rusher?
another good receiver.
And if you feel like you picked the right quarterback and you already have him having weapons, most likely you're not picking in the top 10 of fucking again for a while.
But Keenan
Yes,
Allen
sir.
injury prone, bro. He's 30 years
I
old.
mean, he can be injury prone, but let's play devil's advocate. If Keenan Allen is healthy next year with DJ Moore, and you got the right quarterback under center, you're not picking in the top 10 next year.
But you just said if though. That's the primary word. Say if he's injury prone. He has quite a few injuries. I don't know. Last year they finished the season. Yeah, he's injury prone. So you said if. So they couldn't run. They couldn't run a risk on it if. And Roma Doomsday, like I say, he was the second wide receiver. No, he's the third wide receiver taken off the list. Like I said, the dude's all right to me. I'm not like a huge fan of his. To be honest with you, I can understand him doing it. I can understand your point about taking an edge rusher. Was Dallas Turner still on the board? I think Dallas Turner was still there. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, Verse and Turner was still on the board. So it's just the
Yeah,
fact
both
of the
of them still
matter
on the
that,
board because they run on quarterback. One of the quarterbacks
yeah,
wide receiver.
yeah. So that's
So
just my personal preference
No, I
because I
got you.
know
I
that,
got you.
you know what I
yeah,
mean? But what I say that to say, it's almost impossible for him not to succeed with that many weapons on the field at one fucking time.
No. You got. We gonna see what the Panthers do because God damn it, they got everything my man need on the offensive side of the ball. I don't want to hear it.
yeah.
I forgot about the little wide receiver they got from Pittsburgh. You got everything you fucking need. You got Miles Sanders. You got Chuba. You got my man. You got a tight end. You got motherfuckers on the offensive line. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with it because next year, Blyce fuck up, then just draft a quarterback and keep.
Yeah, I didn't know if Leo went out or if I went out.
Oh,
I think Leo went out.
Oh, okay. I thought that was me going out. But yeah, but I understand what he's saying. And like everybody, that's why I'm laying back because his own people said it. No excuses. No excuses. I think some of the stuff y'all heard what I said about the draft. The show has been about the draft recap. We talking about the draft recap. We talking about a lot of things as it lays and coincide with the draft and the picks. I said I like Leggett, but I know why they went up. It was marketing, it was money, it was revenue. Why they went up into the first round. If y'all want to believe it was the fifth round option, I meant the fifth year option, y'all can believe that. If y'all want to believe that, okay. Hey, rainbows and leprechauns and all that shit too. You know what I mean? But I
Don't
mean,
forget about
whatever.
the tooth fairy and unicorns. They gotta believe in
Yeah.
that
Blue
shit
Fairy,
too.
yeah, all them. Lucky Charm. But second, you drafted a running back for a coach now that said he wants to run the ball. Y'all thought he was gonna throw the ball all over the yard. That's why y'all were hollering for a wide receiver. Wide receiver. We got to get a wide receiver, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Now he done showed you. You know what I'm saying? A zone
Robinson,
blocking
Robinson.
scheme and shit like that. No, it ain't. He run the ball, y'all. You got to go do your research on who you bring in here. Okay?
Hmm.
So now, then you go get a running back with a torn ACL that you're not gonna see, this year. Like I said, Dan Morgan 39 and went and got me that two back. So them boys back to square. So I can't say nothing. Like I told you, but keep my black ass mouth shut until I reserve the right. I reserve the right. So I get ready to do what I need to do when I don't see production. Okay? Then you go get a linebacker from a linebacker GM. You go get a linebacker that ain't gonna see the field this year neither, other than in backup capacity.
Yeah, he's gonna be developed though. That's what Dan Morgan said.
You knocked it. Hold up, Jalen. You
He
knocked
wanna
it out of the
actually.
park. You knocked it out of the park with your Tavion Sanders. You got the right position in the right position. No doubt. Then
Absolutely.
then then you went out there and you got a three tech defensive lineman. Little late. Maybe he'll come into his own. But that's what you needed because we got a bunch of zero tech. Okay, now you come back, you double down. That's what I said. You a linebacker GM, and then you go get a damn. What the hell you go do with that damn linebacker in the sixth round? Then you give me a little cornerback. I can't do nothing with this shit neither. So, bro, Leggett, Brooks, Sanders. That's about it, bro. That's about it, bro.
And, and it's crazy to say this, but I told you fellas that they was gonna focus tremendously on the offense, and to me it was different. I said my thing would be was to do it to get Bryce out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Their train of thought is partially is to cater to Dave Tepper, but on a strong note. I feel like in the back of Dan Morgan's mind, because I think Dave Canales feel like he can make every quarterback he touched better. I think like
Mm-hmm.
that's the way he really feels, and he may be able to make Bryce better than in a very effective quarterback.
That's a
But
that's
I
a
think
that's
in
a
Dan
cocky
Morgan's
type
mind,
statement though. That's a cocky type statement when you
well, you
really
know
ain't.
what?
And I mean, I reserve. I'm not gonna get on. I told you, I'm gonna keep my black ass mouth shut. I'm not gonna get on his ass just yet. But I got receipts to do it.
Yeah, facts, facts. You do.
Got
We
receipts to
we all
do it.
do. You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
cocky statement. If you saying that, Mike,
I mean, but technically he said it because when they asked him about Bryce Young, he went through the resume of quarterbacks that he worked with. He said it's similar to dealing when I had to deal with Geno Smith, when I had to deal with Baker Mayfield, when I was learning beside Pete Carroll when he was working with Russell Wilson. It all
man,
starts from square
that nigga
one.
ain't work with
So,
that motherfucker ain't work with no Russell Wilson. And D-Cash, you stop that shit, D-Cash. Stop that shit, man. Stop it.
what do you say?
Stop it, bruh. Stop it. Boy ain't had nail pick except for at the Senior Bowl. Stop that shit, man. That boy
Okay,
ain't gonna see
so
the field.
see, this is the problem, and this is the reason why I'm worried because I've said this many times on the podcast, and I haven't said it in a while, so I want to say it again. If Jace Horn goes down, it's gonna be Friday Night Lights on Sunday, every Sunday. We got to go against Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins. Derek Carter got a year in New Orleans, so he's going to be better this year. Baker
Dixon, I see you
Mayfield
out there,
still,
Larry. I see you out there, Larry. What's going on there, fella? Go ahead, Mike.
you know what I mean? Baker Mayfield still got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Like, Jace Horn goes down and then he's hurt this year. Who the fuck is covering Drake London, Chris Olave? Who's covering Mike Evans? Who's covering Jamar Chase? Who's covering any of the Chargers receivers? Lad McConkey or Jason Nickba? Who's covering these guys? Like, I want people to understand we are in a very scary position for defensive backs in the
Yeah,
field.
Mike,
So the
but
center,
you can't go out there and get everything. That's why I said keep in mind what I said. Now, like I said, a lot of people sometimes they don't listen. They don't listen to what I'm saying. That when I said Dan got us back to square. What I mean by got us back to square. Now we got a pick in every round next year. I told you this year right here could be it's a wash. It's a setup year. It's you know what I'm saying. We putting the clothes in the wash machine. You know what I mean? We were 2-15, y'all. Be real. Let's be
facts, facts.
real now.
And
Two and
that's why
15.
when
He put us
you
back on
said
square,
about
Mike.
said it again,
He put us back on square. You
he
understand?
did.
We couldn't do everything this draft. We couldn't do everything this free agency.
That's why this pick number 72 is going to bite him in the ass. It's all I'm gonna say because there was a
Okay,
defensive
with the
back
lineman,
and there
yeah,
was
yeah,
a center that they
yeah.
could have got one or the other, and
I
that's what
agree.
people
I
are
agree.
going to. That's what people are going to think about
That,
if Jace Horn goes down and there's nobody else in the backfield,
I,
or Oscar
I
Corbett
agree.
goes down.
I agree. I agree. Cause see, to me, you wasted.
You wasted your third
If
round
I
pick.
even push the envelope, I say, why, what's up? Why is it Wallace? Travion is it Travion?
Wallace.
What? Damn, I got
Yeah.
Travion Wallace. I give him that. I give him that one as well. Okay, the running back, that's a future pick. You know what I'm saying? The tight end, you knocked that out the park. The wide receiver, I see what you had to do for the marketing. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, those other guys, and especially at the 72, what you said, Mike, that was a key. And a lot of people that need Mike, you're genius. You're very bright, very bright. Your light bulb is on. You're shining right now. That pick right there might have been the whole draft, y'all, because Cooper BB fell right to Dallas, right behind them after we made that pick. After we picked, Cooper BB fell to Dallas. And then, like Mike said, there was two other defensive backs out there.
So
So
and,
y'all
and,
running,
and
you're
that's the
walking
only
around
thing.
here, Mike, and don't you know, Mike, there was some cats out here that had the nerve, the audacity to open their mouth and talk about we got an A+ draft.
No,
A plus, Mike.
and that's when you realize that people are just talking in fantasy world. They on fantasy island. They need to get their ass back here in reality with the rest of us. Because if if they would have got Cooper Beebe at 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 72, I shut the fuck up and say we got a B+ draft. Because when you say A+, you're saying we could have not done better.
We knocked it out. We hit everybody,
You know what I mean?
everything.
You did
We
everything
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep,
I don't know
because
what
honestly,
I don't know what some of these jokers be thinking. I just don't.
because
I don't.
honestly, the perfect draft would have been okay. You got Xavier Legette at 46. Instead of getting Jonathan Brooks, you got your center. At 72, you got your running back. Then at 101, you've got JT Sanders. Those four, if you would have drafted that way, then I shut the fuck up because you got your center from West Virginia. You got your number one receiver that you really wanted. You got your running back that you can bull rush. I forgot his name that we was comparing to that same night. It was like, would you rather have Jonathan Brooks say him? If
Mm-hmm.
you got the other guy, but you had your center, okay, all right, then you got JT Sanders. Then you can say something to me about an A draft. But if you
But
didn't move
was going to
those
get a
like
running
that,
back. He was going to get a running back because low key, a lot of people didn't look at what he was saying, and he was throwing it out there to you. He gonna run the ball. He run the ball. Him and Baker had beef because he was calling running plays when Baker wanted to throw the ball. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that.
and
So
you know what?
this system when he bring this system out here, and y'all think this system is going to be throwing the ball, Bryce dropping back, this and this and that. No, it's not. He gonna save. That's what he does for these little inefficient quarterbacks. He trying to save them by running the ball, setting up the run.
I mean, let's be very people don't do their research, and that's why it drives me crazy when people start trying to you know what I mean? He's gonna make this quarterback way better.
No,
Well, why did how did he do it? All he did,
thank
he
you.
fixed their footwork. He made sure they had a big target that
Smoke
can
and
go up
mirrors.
and get them 50-50 balls,
Smoke and
and he
mirrors.
made
Yep.
sure he had a good running game.
Smoke and mirrors. Damn right. There you go. That's how you do it.
Because
You sleight
let's
of
be
hand.
real,
You sleight of hand. Mike just told you. Mike's a genius. Mike's a bright light bulb. He just told you. Tell him again, Mike. Cause they didn't hear you. Tell him again. Say the whole
because
thing over.
how he fits the quarterbacks that he's messed with is he went and got him. They have a big receiver that can go get the ball. DK Metcalf, Mike Evans, Xavier
Thank
Legette.
you.
He works on the interior offensive line and he runs the ball. Kenneth Walker, White, Jonathan Brooks.
Thank you.
He's showing you the formula. And the thing is, I'm not mad at it because the formula fucking works. Look at Miami Dolphins. People always talk about Tyreek Hill and Tua and their connection. Would they have a connection if Monster and a Chine didn't combine for 2,000 plus fucking rushing yards? Y'all gotta see how these teams are built. That's why I said what I said about Detroit earlier. Would Jared Goff been as effective in the play action if that running game didn't have two running backs that combined had over 2,000 rushing yards? Y'all gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand, they're not fixing the quarterback per se. They're fixing the way the ball game is played on the offense. Keep the ball in your hands. Run it. Don't let the other team get in rhythm. Make sure they
Yeah.
got somebody that can go up and get the 50-50 ball. Make sure they got somebody that can go through the middle and catch Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Over there in Seattle, it's DK as an alpha target. Tyler Lockett, where does he normally line up? He goes through the slides. Y'all gotta pay attention. What he did was he copycatted on every offense that's worked so far with him. That's
Mm-hmm.
why he feels so cocky because all he did was learn systems from Pete Carroll
That,
that
yeah.
that hasn't failed.
That's why he's so upbeat and be like, it's gonna do this, it's gonna work. If we do this, if we do,
And,
cause he done,
and another reason why he upbeat
yeah,
is because he got the memo before all of us.
yeah.
He got the memo before all of us that they was gonna let him go grocery shopping with a platinum card and let him get whatever the fuck offensive weapons he fucking wanted in the
Mm-hmm.
draft and in the offseason. Dave Canales been smiling all this time and all this happy ass motherfucker. I see why now. They said, go get the offensive guards you want. Go get the receiver that you want. Go get the tight end that you want. Go get the running back that you want. Ain't no other coach ever come in this fucking locker room, came into an office and just was able to get all the offensive weapons he fucking wanted.
Didn't happen,
And the
Cap.
fact, then they said, we gonna keep the defensive coordinator, so you ain't even gotta worry about defense. All we
And they
want
made
you to
sure
do,
they kept the defensive coordinator. They blocked him from other jobs.
and all we want you to do is worry about the offense. So basically, what we're telling you is we gonna call you the coach, but you really just an offensive coordinator.
There you go. There you
Y'all
go.
really think that man is gonna do anything with the defense? No.
No, he
You
ain't even
think
going
he
in the
gonna worry
defensive room.
about the
He ain't
special
even going in
teams?
the defensive meeting room. No, that
No.
is a Gyro Evero's whole squad. Now, what we better worry about is next year when all them jokers leave. Everybody, the whole damn room. Now, see, that's gonna be a problem.
If you pay attention to what I said, Pistol, I said that he copied from Pete Carroll what he saw work. I know he didn't go get nobody for a fucking quarterback, but when he became the fucking when he sit back and he was with beside Pete Carroll and he saw what worked, I need a big style receiver that can go get the 50-50 ball that's got some speed behind him. He's copying Pete Carroll, ladies and gentlemen, if you just pay attention.
Well, the man
He
said he agree,
copied.
Mike. He said he agree. Calm down, calm down. He said he agree. He
It
agree
was
with
the it was the one
you.
before
He
that.
agree.
Like, you know what I mean?
But when
Like he
hey, I done gave notice to everybody out here when I let my boys off the chain now. They'll bite you. So be careful with your comments. Be careful with your comments.
I mean, though, it's the most genius thing you can do as a coach. It happens on every day in the NFL. You see a formula that works, you copy it, you make it a little bit of yours, then you go to another team, you execute it, then you get the fucking job.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
ain't no more
I
Sonic
mean,
Days than Kyle
yeah,
Shanahan's.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, you right, Mike. Damn, boy, you right. You right. You're exactly right. He ain't got to be but so innovative. He don't have to reinvent the wheel. If it we are back at square, this year right here is a prove it or lose it. It's a trial interview for everybody. If you think your homeboy is safe, if you think your homeboy gone, if you think, and y'all know what I'm talking about your damn homeboy. If you think your homeboy go sit around here for 5 years and just cruise, cause we putting everything around him, you better think again. He got to go
Go
to work. He better
go. How
show me
much
something.
go? How much pressure is on him to
He
how
gonna
much
make a
pressure is
diamond.
on him?
He gonna make a diamond. He gonna make a damn diamond, Mike. He's under pressure. He gonna make a diamond. He better make a damn diamond. If he don't, if he come out a lump of coal, his ass is gone. You
That
hear
he
me?
will. If he don't make something work with this, he will never play professional football ever again.
If he give me coal, his ass is gone. It better be a diamond. And I accept no when I'm telling y'all, I said them Baker numbers, I gotta have them Baker numbers. I need that 1160. I only thing I gave him was 7. I took 7 yards off of the total. That's all he get from me. It's 7. I need them other 1160. Or you got to go. I need him 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, which he already had, so he can't throw no more than 10 than he threw last year. If he throwing 2 picks a game, your ass got to go. You inefficient. Bye. Give
And
me a
you know
last
what?
word, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what you said and end it like this. For anybody that's saying that 2,000 yards I mean 4,000 yards is too much.
Shit.
That's less than 250 yards a game.
Not when you catering the offense and everything else around somebody and giving them this and giving them that. It's nothing.
So, so on a note to close my statement, my message is strictly for Bryce Young, and I hope you hear this. Tick tock.
Oh Lord.
That's it.
You saying he that little damn rabbit running around in Alice in Wonderland.
Tick tock.
Little white
Time's up.
rabbit. Keep running, little white rabbit. Run your ass, little white rabbit.
He late.
That's
He
what
late.
he late. He late. Run, little white rabbit. Run. You on the clock, homie. I
Cause there,
promise you.
cause there's no more time for excuses. So
No more
tick
time for excuse.
tock.
Run, little rabbit. Hey, Mud Ink Outlaw, man. Y'all go over there and like and subscribe. We got some more Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Go over there and like and subscribe. I'm gonna do a BIG this weekend. I done talked enough. I done told y'all what's up. It's the saying right now. Run, little rabbit.